Well, good morning, everyone. Yeah, it's King Cat. I'm here with Catfish Tyler. Let's get this show on the road. Good morning. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to hit that like button and let's get King Cat up and running right here, right now. All right. Hey there, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Look at the mess I got behind me. Let's get the curtain up here. We forgot to do that in our haste to get up this morning, but who cares? There's nothing to show. We got nothing really except a mess back here. But hey, there you go. Let's try and look dignified. All right, the bell's about to ring, the opening bell. I want to congratulate everyone who is here holding this stock today. Again, another green day. And look at the NASDAQ. Look at the Dow futures. Folks, everybody, there's a feeling in the air. There's just a feeling in the air. And yeah, I know I didn't even shave this morning, looking kind of scruffy. But yeah, because I'm going to steal some more shares possibly if we get a low here. Let's see if we have what they can achieve. You saw what yesterday's low was, and today's low I think is going to be higher. Now I can't guarantee that, but I'm going to be here to buy some more if it isn't. But I've got some very good breaking news. I'm going to wait until we get some people up here. Let me put this page right here down and then reconnecting. Huh. All right. Well, let's just see if we're still up here. Let's see if we're live streaming. Boom. Put this over here on this side. And then let's see if we got it going on. And it does say it's disconnected. Got 4 viewers already. All right. Reconnection is successful. And it looks like we're up and running. Very cool. And there's some of my stuff on eBay right there. I'm going to show you here instead, though, where we're at. And you're going to see a massive attempt to stop this run right out of the gate today, is my feeling. That's why I wanted to jump on here with you, because I think whatever they bring at it is going to be very quick, very early, and very over very fast. Okay, that's just my feelings on it. I want to thank you for being here. Thank you, Manny. Yes, indeed. Hello, Manny, and welcome. Boom. There you go. There we go. Big time welcomes to you. Thank you for being here with me early. And yeah, I decided to pop on up here. Got a little bit of some news for you, some newer news about what's going on in the world of bowling. Uh, but I want to tell you, folks, that I need a little encouragement today. I need to be a little boost here, and I'm going to do it off of this stock. I'm going to buy this at the low today, whatever they try to take it down to. Looking at historical data, let's see what yesterday's low was so we know what to measure by. So yesterday's low was 731, and I told you there'll be a few days where they're going to try to run this low down, maybe 3 or 4 cents, or even as much as 12 or 13. And that's what we've seen in the past when it starts to take off like this, going from 679 to 686 to 731. That's 4 days. This is the fifth day. And I've already told you about these 5 and 6 day cycles that they like to throw at SoFi. So we're seeing right now what they can muster up. And there we are, down almost 13 cents. And that's where I'm going to buy, folks, right here at 723. So let me get over here at 13 cents down. I want to thank you for being here. And if you're smart, you'll be picking up some of these shares with me because there's a reason why. There's a very good reason why. Here we go. Get on in here, get logged in, and get ready to buy some 13 cents down. It's not going to be here for long, folks. I truly, truly believe that. So let me just pick some up right here. Let me get in here. And we do have some breaking news on SoFi that I'm going to bring to your attention. You may not be aware of. It's very good breaking news on SoFi. Let me go ahead and buy some shares here of this, though. All right, here we go. Add to position. And here we go. And we're going to come in at 725. 725. Let's just pick up 20 right there. Review order and place it. Place it. And kind of password. There we go. There we go. Let's see if we get that. I got a minimum order of 725. And so let's hopefully pick that up. If not, it's already running, folks. Let's just go in at 726. Let's do 726. Reader's order. Come on, let's go over here and change this to 726. It's 27. We're doing 27. Review order and place it. Filled at 727. I got my first 20 at 727, folks. Like I said, it was going to be fast. It was going to be very quick that they came at it, and it wasn't going to last long. Okay, that's my belief, and so I'm buying here. And let's see where we are now in shares. 37. No, 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 that's not right. Hold on here. Oh, by the way, guess what? Another institution has come aboard. That's not the breaking news, but that is good news. Look right here, folks. Yes, indeed. It says here now 713. Yesterday, 712. Today, 713. Just so you're aware of that. Like you to be aware of that, very aware of that. 28.9. 29,750 is where I was, and now I'm 29,770. 29,770. And today I'm going to be selling, I told you, at 787. All right. I'm going to be selling at 787 on this stock. And I could be wrong, but I don't think so. All right. And I know that's a big jump from here. And we may only see about 40 or 50 cents. But look, I almost gave it away. I don't want to give it away yet. I'm going to wait till we get everybody here because I got some good breaking news on a new huge partnership. All right. And I just splashed a little bit of it up there by mistake. But anyway, to make a long story short, if I try to put Sofi on here, it probably won't come out because I have on my VPN now and it won't. I can't show you. But anyway, go over to Market Chameleon and see how many shares, long and short, puts, longs versus calls versus puts, folks. Do that. All right. And here we go. Let's try to pick up some more here. Let's get a few more. We got 20 there at 726. 20. Let's go again. And let's try for 727 now. Right? But here we go. And we're going to go again. Reuse order. Ooh, look at this. A nice discount. Very good. I put in a minimum order at 725. Review order and place it. Very nice. Thank you very much, Shorts. And I filled there at 725, 20 shares. 20 shares. Let's try it again. Review order and place it. See if we can get 724 even. Nope, 725 again. 20 more. Let's try it again. Folks, as I said, I don't believe it's going to be down here. Look at this. We're already 3 million shares. They've only got 10 million left already now to short with. 10 million left to short with now. All right, let's go again. Reuse order. We're going to lower it to 724. Review order and place it. See if we can pick that up. Bingo. Got a 10 at 724. 10 now only at 724. I'm going to poke them with the stick. 10 at a time here, folks. 10 at a time. Reuse order. Review order and place it. This won't last long, folks. Trust me. 723. 10 to 723. I'm going to buy this at the low today. I can guarantee you that. Absolutely guarantee you that. And the reason why, look how much that is down. 723 puts us at 13 cents down, right? Or 722 will have us at 13 cents down. All right. So that's why I'm buying right here because I don't care. 723, 722. I'm going to make money either way. Reuse order, review order, and place it. And 10 at 723. 10 more. Beautiful. Oh, look at that. Reuse. Place it. 10 at 721. Very nice. That'll be the end of that, I think. 14 cents. It's ending here. I'm going to buy some more. Thank you for being here with me, everybody. I appreciate it. Yeah, I got my hat on today. Man, it's cold here in Michigan. Man, it's just cold. Brr. Man, it's so cold. And look at them got this low down now, 15 cents. That's it, man. I call maxed out. I call maxed out at 15 right here. Edit order. I'm going to come in here now. Boom, come down. Boom, 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 boom. 720. 20. Review order and place it. Let me get some of this here. Filled at 720. Thank you. Yep. All right. Beautiful. Let's get a little more here. Reuse order, review order, and place. Filled at 720 again. I'll just keep filling at 720, folks, until they don't fill anymore. Reuse order, review order, and place it. 720 again. Thank you very much. Just doing 10 shares at a time here, people. Let's try 721 now. 721. Review order and place it. Filled at 721. 10 shares. Not getting greedy here. Reuse. Let's move it to 722. And I see 2,500 people wanting to buy this thing. 722. Beautiful. All right. Well, folks, we've already got 720, 721, now 722. Congratulations to each and every one of you who may be buying along with me this morning. Yeah, I'm coming in on this. I know when it's 14 cents down, when we've seen these nice runs, that's their peak. That's as much as they're trying. They want to hold at 13, so buying more. Don't give a dang. Don't give a dang here. Place order. See if we can get it again. 722. 721. 10 more. 721. Oh, look at them coming at it now. I'm in. Place. Give it to me at that price. 10 at 717, folks. Woo! Thank you, shorts. That's fantastic. And look how much volume already. 4 million shares. They've only got 9 million left, folks. 9 million left. And folks, there are going to be others that are coming with me here, believe me, and especially if you got your order in at 714, because they're trying and aiming with all they've got here for 713. Review, order, and place it. Let's see what we get. 716 now. 10 at 717, 10 at 716. Beautiful. Now let's step up and get 100 shares here. Let's add to this here. There it is. Place it. 100 shares. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Got 100 there. They got to have more than that. Look at that. Look at the number here. Filled at 714. 14. 100. Folks, you got to pick this up here. 21 cents down on no news. The news is awesome. Look at the news. Experian and Galileo help consumers build credit without the debt. This is a new partnership that was announced yesterday between Experian and Galileo, folks. In today's world, many consumers are seeking ways to bolster their credit and, in turn, improve their overall financial health. This includes those looking to improve their credit profile, as well as younger consumers who are now to credit who are now new to credit and are not sure where to start in establishing a credit history. It says in a recent Experian survey, more than half, 58% of Gen Z respondents said they don't know how to begin building credit. 58%. So to fill that void, they've got a partnership going on here between Experian and Galileo. Says they're focused on filling this void. And what they're going to be doing, Galileo recently spoke with Trion Chang, General Manager and SVP of Consumer Services at Experian, about the company's mission and its launch of one of the first debit card programs that enables users to improve their credit score. And the way that it works is basically this. We're enabling people who pay bills regularly to leverage their positive payment history to build their credit profiles. More than 14 million consumers have already connected to Experian Boost via their existing checking account or credit card. These consumers saw an average FICO score 8 increase of 13 points. All right, among those that saw an increase since Boost launched in 2019. So, folks, this works by them showing their credibility and paying payments on time, and it lowers and raises their credit score. All right, so this is big news for SoFi, and once again, on any big news for this company, it gets attacked. It gets attacked down because people want in. Just like the institution that bought in here yesterday, people. Look here, 713 now. Yesterday, I can show you institutional ownership was only 712. Because as you all know, I track institutional ownership. Is that not right? And here's been the institutional ownership since way back on September the 21st. I'm showing you, I don't know if you can see it here. But folks, this is good. And this institutional, let me put my picture down a little bit smaller on my screen here. Hold on a second. Too big. Too big, Tyler. There we go. Now we got it. Okay. And then let's look at these numbers and see that they're right. Yes, they are. You can read those. Very good. So anyway, as you can see, yesterday, right here was the date. There you go. 11/29. There were 712, 655 long, 25 short, and 32 long and short. But what we got today is another institution coming in long. Now we're up to 713. And I told you, folks, it's not going to stop. It's not going to stop. They're going to keep piling in. Institutions, pensions, they're all going to come in. Profitability will change everything for this company. They're going to be over 1,000 institutions within 6 months, probably. All right. Longs are now 656, 25 short, and 32 going both ways. All right. Just so you're aware of that. And then look what this price is already. Yes, baby. 107.14. Thank you very, very much. I am very grateful to all of you suckers who sold to me at that price. And they're not suckers, they're just manipulators. I stole their shares again. Got my hoodie on so I can't be recognized, right? There we go. And then here we go. We're going to go in here, edit order, and we're going to go in here and do another one. And look, folks, this is fantastic. I want to thank you for being here with me. Let's put in the limit order at 718 now. Let's do that. Let's tempt them. Review order, and here we go for 10 and 718. Let's see if we can tip it. Filled at 718. Woohoo! All right. Folks, take a look at this. Now I'm going to add up how many shares I've got here. 29,770 plus 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 110, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 100, 270 shares. 29, 770 plus 270 equals, and that's 30,000 now, folks. 30,040 shares. All right. 30,040. Well, folks, yeah, I'm overcommitted, but I know where this stock is going. I know the games they play. I've told you and showed you back in the history of this, even when they were trying to run it down from basically the price. I was trying to remember where we had seen it. It was at $4.24 on December, and I can go back here, go back to a year ago, almost identical to the date that we're at now. We're talking December. December. Here we go. We'll get to it. They're trying to make it difficult for me. There it is. Look at this price when it hit 424 December the 7th. And then you come up here again. It had gone up to 450 and 468 and 492 from 424 to 492. They ran it back down here to 424 in about 10 days, all right, of coming at it. And you can look at the volume they were using: 33 million, 68 million, 37 million, 31 million, 27 million, 34, 24, 30, 19. And that's when they were getting down near the low. But then after that, folks, watch what happened each day for the highs. 443, the next day, 20 cents up, 2 cents up, 12 cents up, 13 cents up, a slight pullback. And how much was that? Look at that. 488 minus 473. How much was that pullback to? 477 would have been 10 cents, and down to 73 is 14 cents. Okay? And the next day, 2 cents lower, but then it was off to the races. 513, 519, 538, 549, 572, a 2 cent pullback. Here it went down 20 cents the next day. Big deal. 17 cents down. So that's why when it went 14 down today, I went back and looked at these. I said, okay, how much are they able to pull it down when they do pull it back on a run? And here you can see, look at that, 13 cents again. You see the amount they pulled it back, then off again, off again, off again. 701 to 695. How much is that, folks? Only a 6 cent pullback. And then off it went, off it went. 824. Here's a 25 cent pullback one day on February 3rd. 25 cent pullback, and then they tried to keep hammering it down, hammering it down, hammering it down from them. They just came at it steadily until they got the doggone thing all the way down here. They just coming after it April, May. Oh man, folks, it stayed stagnant for a long time. They're trading daily 25 or 30 cents a day swings every single day daily. You can see them. And it went on for a long time until May 1st when they beat the street, had 125 million, price was at 654, and a full on attack happened for the next 10 days until May 15th, day of Achiever any day, and there they hit 445, and it wasn't but freaking 3 weeks later, or 1 month to the day, that they were at $10.23 right here, 1013. I'm sorry, July 19th, and then they go on up, and it was at 1028 on August the 2nd. All right. So, folks, I just want you to be aware that this stock is traded down to the sevens and the tens and the sevens and the tens over and over and over again, my friends. All right, and look at this. It's already responding well. Volume is 6 million too. They've already gone through almost half of their borrowed shares to short it down. All right, half of them are gone, folks. They're going to run out soon. And believe me, every day that we do over 30 million shares per day is going to be the kiss of death for this shorts. And you just have to be smart. Look where we were in the pre-market. $7.43 is where I saw it in the pre-market. And look at this effort to pull it back from that. And my God, it's already at 721. Here we go, everybody. Let's have some fun. Every single penny this goes up, I make 300 bucks. So from buying just a little bit ago at 714, I'm now 8 times 300 up. That's the way I look at it. 816. I'm up $2,400 right now. No, that's not wrong. I'm up eight times three, 816.24. Yeah, that's correct. Eight times 300. Yep. Or 3 times 800, 816.24. 8 times 300, 816.24. Up $2,400 from about 15, 20 minutes ago. And folks, it's not going to be over. This is going to continue to climb, continue to be green, continue to be green. Every day, I think we'll see a 1 to 2% gain, and there'll be occasional pullbacks. They'll probably come about every 5 days because that's what they've been doing. It's sort of a pattern I've recognized. 4 or 5 days. And so here we are. We're on the fifth day. 3 days green in a row, and here we are on the fourth day. And folks, it's probably going to end up green now, too. Let's get it at 721. Let's buy it at 721. How about that? Let's go for 722 now. Review order and place it. And bam, 722, folks. No surprise, it's 13 cents down. I already bought there anyway. 7.22, 8 cents higher than I just filled for 10 minutes ago. 100 shares. Yeah, baby. You got to know where that bottom is. Yes, sir. Now we're going to keep going up. Let's try for 724 now. Reuse order. Let's take it green, folks. What do you say? Review order and place it. I can put my order at 724 when the price says 721. I can do that. Yep, I sure can. And I got 721. Very nice. 10 shares. Folks, please understand that what I'm doing, I'm not telling you to follow my lead here, okay? Because I don't know for sure what this is going to do. We might see a double bottom here, but I don't think so. I knew it when they got. What did they get it to the low to? Was it 713, folks? Did they get there for a flash of a second? 712. It says. Woo, man! Look at that powerful move that they made, and they ran 6 million shares to get there. So they're still holding another 6 million, folks. We could see another bottom that come at lunchtime, right? Lunchtime low, everybody. Lunchtime low. Well, I just want to encourage you folks to take a look at this news and dig more into this Experian deal with Galileo. It's another great news, a great move. There's more going on here, too. Look at the institutions coming in here, folks. And I have the screen up big. I shouldn't do that. I should put this down so I can see who all's here. Ron, good morning. Yes, good morning to you. I didn't see everybody. Don't forget to hit the like button. Ron, hello. Bam, there you are. And hey, don't forget to hit the like button, folks. We've got 4 likes out of 15, folks. Jump on in here, showing you right now institutional ownership has increased again today. Go figure. Another institution comes in And folks, I also am now tracking the amount of shares that are owned, and not just the number of institutions. I've decided to start tracking that as well. So let's see how many shares we were had. It was it was 31,371,481. And now let's go down here and see if we can figure it out. And by the way, look at that. Vanguard Group 2923. Previous shares 53. They added an increase of 27%. Vanguard Group on February 9th, 2023. Huh? That might be, let me make sure that this isn't right. It might be 9/2. They might be doing European. I don't know about that. That would be September. But daggum, huh, good for them. All right, let's get on down here, though. I want to see something else. Go over here. Boop, boop, boop. Owners. And there was a number before that showed me the volume was 371 institutional shares. Now it shows 370. I know that one got out. That was a shorting position, got out. It went from 25 down to 24 and then back up to 25. So they would have sold when they came in on a shorted position, and that would make sense that there would be fewer shares in here now. So right now we see it has gone from 371, 481, 438 to today 370, 888, 003, 370, 888, 003, and that makes sense. Having seen the shorter position increase, they would have sold to get that position. So that makes sense to me. And look at this, 723 now, and on up we go. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, let's get some more here. Let's put in one at 724. There, let's get it in here now. Place it 10 more, 724. 3 cents higher than where I just was. And I want to let you know, folks, 724, 10 shares. I am not buying up huge amounts. I'm just buying little amounts. Let's go at 725. Let's try 725. Now, let's try 726. Place it. Try 726. I can do that. I know it's crazy. Got it at 725. 10 at 725. Well, folks, that's 11 cents higher than I just filled for half an hour ago at 714 when I bought 100 shares there. So now look at this. I'm up 11 cents times 300. 0.11 times 300 equals 0.11 times 3,040, 30,040 equals. There we go. There's the number. $3,304 up from where I was about half an hour ago. How do you like that? And folks, that's because I know where the bottom is, when they're going to get there. The number they tried to achieve was down more than I thought, and congratulations to them. But folks, it's just going to go right off now. They've already used over half of the volume that they have to run it down with. We might see another lunchtime low, but we're going to keep buying here right now. I think it's off to the races, folks. Down 1%. Who would sell here anyway? And literally, who would sell? Let's go for 725. We're going for 726 now. 726. Let's see if we can get it. There we go. Review order and place it. 10 at 726. Thank you. 10 at 726. Phil at 726. 10 shares. Folks, watch it change. You'll see it yourself on here. You'll see it. There it is. Right there. Bingo. 726. Let's try 727 now, everybody. RP. Good morning, RP. Oh, goodness gracious. Come on, Tyler. There we go. Cheers. Thank you for being here. Bam. Nice. 726 now, folks. How is this happening? Let's go for 727, shall we? Let's see if we can get an order to fill at 727 now. Reuse. I think there's incentive. Look at that, 11,900 want to buy it, and only 9,000 interested in selling. Oh, 727, cha-ching. Yes, I'm happy to be spending $7, 72.70. Here we go, 728. Let's go for 729. Let's just not monkey around here. Review order and place it. See, I like them to see my orders 2 cents over. That gives them an indication of where it's really going. Is what I say. Filled at 728 again. 10 shares. I'm having a good time, folks. I'm here having a good time. Let's put in 729 again. Review order and place it. Let's wiggle the carrot, right? Jingle it out there in front of their nose. Those donkeys. There's another term I'm sure you're aware of for donkeys, and that's what they are. Yeah, baby. Come on. 729, and I feel at 726. Oh boy. Sorry, I know it says 724 there, but I just filled at 726. There it is. I guess that's what happens when you put in a buy order 4 cents higher than the current. You get a little higher fill order. I don't know, folks. I'm just throwing it out there, having a good time. Thank you for being here with me. My hat is funky looking today. I've got a funky looking hat. Got it spread all over. I'm going to turn it this way a little bit. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Got to keep my head warm, though. Grandma says 728. Let's try for 729. Come on. Let's try it again. Place it. Guess what, folks? I just filled a 727 again. Good. 10 more there. All right. And I want to thank you for your efforts. Anybody who's helping to push this down in the red today for a little while. I told you they were going to come at it hard and heavy right at the very beginning, didn't I? Didn't I? I said they're going to come at it right out of the gate. They're going to try and shove it down as far as they can because they know this thing's out of control. And good news always inspires a big takedown effort in the morning early. This is good news. This experience in Galileo helping consumers build credit without the debt. All right, this is a great partnership between two big players. Okay, this is a big deal. All right, this is another way that this company is venturing out. Now, there's more to be told here. I'm going to tell you about this company here. Got enough here to show it to you now. Take a look at this one. This is up there in price, but I have a good feeling about it. As you can see, it is four. All right, they've just secured some very big deals. Take a look at shift for payments. They're signing big deals here recently, and one is with the Orlando Magic. Okay, and they're going with other teams, big teams, big deals being signed between this company and big companies. All right, be looking at this. Okay, watch it closely. I want you to be aware that this could be a very strong play going forward. And they have some big deals that they've signed. FOUR is the stock. It's at 67.33 now. I want you just to watch it because I think that this news is going to propel them into a higher level. You just have to look more deeply into this deal with them and the Orlando Magic. It's an expanded relationship with they already have relationships going with all of these companies, but they're branching out into even bigger areas, and that includes not just transactions in the stadium, these stadiums that they're going into, and it's not just the Orlando Magic. There are other big teams that they're shifting and transforming over to for ticket sales, not just. And they're going through. I'm trying to remember which company it was. One of the biggest players for doing ticket transactions. Golly, who is it? It's not SeatGeek or golly, I can't remember it right now off the top of my head. But folks, you can look into it. They're they're making big moves right now. Look into this company closely. You can see they look just like SoFi as far as their revenue charts. They're just really building revenue. They're beat the street, beat the street, beat the street, beat the street. Watch this closely. Um, they're also with another company that's called um, Toast, Toast, I believe is affiliated, or SoFi has something going on with a company called Toast. Let me just try and see if I can find this out. If it's that one or four. GOO, because I was watching last night Trading Fundamentals. T uh, TOAST payment processing. Oh goodness, Tyler. Here we go. What is Toast payment? Toast payment promises a secure, reliable credit card processing built specifically for restaurants. That's exactly right. And this company apparently has a big deal coming on with Toast right now. Toast, and let me see if it's Toast and SoFi or Toast uh, payment processing and copy. Let me put this in here and four paste, which is the company I just brought to your attention. Shift four and shift. Oh, sorry, SHIFT four. Let's see if they're together. Shift four needles rival Toast. Okay, compare Toast versus Shift four payments. Hmm. Then it must be Toast with SoFi. Let me see prop and SoFi. Let's see if it's them. There we go. Toast is taking over and SoFi is helping. So they are doing something more. There's something more that broke with Toast and SoFi just yesterday that was mentioned by the trading fundamentals, and it wasn't uh, Tevis, but the other guy with I can't remember what his name is. To be honest with you, I wish I could. Andrew, maybe I think, but he brought up Stephen. Uh, I can't remember exactly, but folks, look into it. There's something going on between Toast and SoFi as well. So there's all kinds of irons in the fire, folks. All kinds of irons in the fire. It should be no surprise to see us down 13 cents today in an effort to hold at that number because we saw that yesterday. We see it today again. And folks, all we see is the price rising. All right. And it should be. It's no disguise. This deal with Experian and Galileo is a very big deal. Okay. Look into it in more detail if you want. But they have expanded, and this is good. All right. This is just a good thing for this Galileo, for this company, which is just continuing to expand. Just moved into the South American market with deals to become the first bank to be able to provide credit card services throughout the South America, Bolivia. Let's see, it's Brazil, Argentina, Uruguay, Peru, and the last one down there, I can't remember right now. But anyway, let's see, Brazil, Argentina, Uruguay, Peru, and there was one more. What is it? This Nicaragua, and they're also venturing into the Caribbean, and not the Caribbean, but the Caribbean. If you happen to be from the Caribbean, it is the Caribbean. If you happen not to be from the Caribbean, it's the Caribbean. All right, and interesting. Uh, Interesting. I don't know if you, some of you know about the fact that I won a lot of money at one time on the Wheel of Fortune is when I started going into the stock market, and that was back in 2000. So I got 24 years of experience at this, basically. And what happened, though, is on that puzzle, it was interesting. The puzzle was Spanish explorer Ponce de Leon. Now, that's how we've all been taught in school to say the name uh, Ponce de Leon. Okay, but it happens to be, and that actually is a French, is actually a Spanish name because it was Spain that had moved this Queen Isabella from Spain that helped this move along. But the name of his actual name by people of that era and time would not have been Ponce de Leon. They would, I don't believe they would have called him that. I do certainly believe his name was Ponce de Leon, and so I think that that was it. And so when I was in the puzzle round and I saw the puzzle Spanish Explorer Ponce de Leon, and I had it figured out. When I solved the puzzle, interestingly enough, if you listen to the video on YouTube, you'll hear that they did not ring the bell. They were going to not give me that answer correctly because I hadn't said it correctly, apparently. But Pat, say Jack, as soon as I said it, said, "That's right." And then after he said that's right, they rang the bell. And and it's kind of freaked me out a little bit because I thought when I said it and I didn't hear the bell and the buzzer go off and stuff and the big music, I thought, oh shoot, they're not going to give it to me because I said it another way. And I honestly believe that the judges, had they been left up to their own, would not have given me that because of the way I said his name. Because they're used to hearing Ponce de Leon. Everybody in the United States, my teacher, history teacher, everyone I ever hear say his name, they say Ponce de Leon. And I said Ponce de Leon. And I almost didn't get it. Good morning, Colin. I just sharing a little story with you, something not having anything to do with SoFi at all, but I thought you'd find that interesting, folks. And if you watch the video on YouTube of Wheel of Fortune and put Tyler, Amy, and Joy, you'll see my video where I kicked butt on the Wheel of Fortune. So good morning. There you go. Here we go. Good morning. It's been a while. I hadn't seen you around, Colin, but thank you for being here today. And as everybody saw, I bought a bunch of shares at $7.14 today. I did not get $7.13, and I've always told you folks it doesn't matter if you get 7.13 or 7.14. And sure, they got it to 7.12, but what do you do? Look where it is now, 7.21. And for every penny this goes up, now that I have over 30,000 shares as of this morning, every penny I'm making $300, and it's going to keep going up. And look at this effort that they're trying to make here to hold the price down 13 cents. Did we see this? Did we not see this yesterday? And I told you they weren't going to be able to hold it there, and they couldn't. It went green. So yesterday, if you look at what I called, and it did go green, I think it's going to do the same thing today. And I think it's going to shoot up because we're already almost at 10 million shares, and we haven't even traded 45 minutes yet, folks. This is going to be a great day for SoFi. They came at it right out of the gate and tried their best to run it down. Look at that first bottom where Catfish said, "Come on, people. Let's swallow some SoFi worms." All right. And we got it. And, I love it. I'm very, very happy. I filled up the truck. I know it doesn't sound like a lot. I got 100 shares at 714. I got 10 at 715, 10 at 716, 10 at 717, 10 at 718. I bought then when it got all the way down, I've got 20 at 720, 30 at 721, 10 more at 721, 723, 20 shares. And every one of those I'm up on. Every single one of those buys. And that adds up to about 300 shares. So congratulations to anybody that was there with me who swallowed some worms with me. Okay. Thank you for being here. Please hit the like button. We've got 59 views, 8 likes. So, hey, I don't care if I got my hoodie hat on today and having fun with you guys because what we're going to see is a continued increase from here. And I'm going to keep putting in buy orders for slightly more than the current price. All right. Is that all right with everybody? I mean, I see one here I already filled just a little bit ago at 729. 729. I got 10 more at 729. All right. I did. Well, let's try 727 now. See if we can get 727. Let's see what happens. I don't care. I'm happy to do it. Happy to put in orders higher than the price because that to me lets them know, hey, someone's willing to pay even more, and I'm going to put it in right now. Let's see if we get 727. Or if we get 10 at 726 again. No, we got 10 at 725. Beautiful. That's 10 more at that number. Look at that, folks. Jumped over 30 just now, over 30, and then I've been adding ever since. And why am I doing that? Well, I've been trying to say to you guys, in case you didn't notice, this is big news today on this Galileo working, and SoFi has partnered with Experian. Okay, this is breaking news. Galileo's team is launching a beta with a large client. All right, this is big news. And the exact reason why they came at us again so hard this morning on such heavy volume. They always do when we have breaking news. This stock becomes a target for shorts when we have breaking big news. and they came at it heavy this morning. Look at that, 728. Here we go. I'm going to try for 729 now. Reuse. Let's go for 729. Review order and place it. I'm not going to get it. 728. 728. Dang it. 10 more for 728. Folks, don't be afraid of a little bit of a pullback on occasion like this on great news. And this is just more institutions. Look at this. Today's institutional ownership has gone up again. Now 713. How do you like that, Colin? They were at freaking, I keep track of institutional ownership. And I want you to know, folks, that just here on the beginning of October, you can see right here in end of September, 700, all right, and 701. So we've now got more institutions coming in, and here we are in the month. We've gone from 700 to 713 institutions, and that one today was a long. See, from 655, okay, I don't know if you can see it or not, but we've gone from 655 to 656 in the longs. And that doesn't surprise me one little bit. And they're going to keep coming in every single day. As a matter of fact, it's my strong belief that another one came in this morning when they got it right here at $7.14. You know, I like it when I put my cursor over that and it shows the number that I bought at 100 shares at the low. That's a fun, good, happy feeling. And I got news for you, folks. There's only 3 million shares left to try to take this thing down with. 3 million. Oh, yeah. Yes, indeed. Hey, I want to thank you all for being here. Make sure you hit the like button. Likes of 8 likes when you got 19 people here. Come on, hit that like button. Let's get this algorithm kicked in, and let's show everybody this stock. Let's get it in everybody's eyeballs, okay? That's how it's going to keep going up. That's how it's going to keep going up. I'm putting in another order, 729. Review order and place it. Let's see what we fill at. I like them to see my number up there. Fill at 727 again. It's okay. It's going to go on up, folks. I promise you. Look at the volume already, folks. In 47 minutes, we're already at 10 million, 110. Yesterday at this time, we were at 8 million, folks. This is going to be another 45 million plus day today. This is going to be the kiss of death for the shorts, and I've told you that already. The volume going over that level is more than they can sustain and hold it back with. It's just they're now got it, instead of 30% of the day's volume, you're going to see 25%, and then when it gets up to 50, now you're at 18%, and the less percentage they have of the overall volume, the less control they're going to have on the price. It's as simple as that, people. So when you see this volume pulling in here, and let's go over to the chart and look at the 1-day chart. Let's look at the 1 day, not the 1 month, which is gorgeous at this point. And folks, you saw the price already today was 743 in the pre-market. If you didn't notice that, about 7:30, I looked at it and it was at 743. Now we're going to get up to 1 day and zoom in on this. Look at all this green. Goodness gracious, people. Look at that 10-day moving average crossing the 45 and 50-day. Look now at the 45-day about to cross over the 50-day. Look at all these greens. Since 10:09, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. You're talking 8 out of 9 green candlesticks. Oh my gosh, folks. 8 out of 9 green candlesticks now at this time of day. Who's buying this? Who is doing it? Look at this thing. Oh my gosh. What's the NASDAQ doing? Look at that. They tried to take it red. 14,242.88, people. Golly. Look at this thing. And by the way, folks, this looks awesome. Look at the 6-month chart. Look what they're trying to keep us below. 14,353 and 14,346. Folks, that's what they're trying to do, is keep us from breaking over those bat ears right there. Bat tower ears. There it is, Batman. And they're going to make it run even more. This is a bigger move. This is a stronger move This hasn't got the herky jerk of this move here. This is a nice, solid, one little breather move, another plateau, and then a move, and a cup and handle filling here. Folks, this is looking great. This looks great. Look at the Dow, too. Who's so intent here on stopping the NASDAQ? Well, it isn't going to happen, folks. 14,235.50. 14,236 will be next. 237, jumping by $2 at a time now. Watch 14,237. Oh, look at the big effort to stop it, though. Folks, SoFi will follow suit. SoFi is going to follow. If that NASDAQ cracks up over that, it's going to keep on going, and I believe certainly that it will, looking at that formation of this 6-month chart. Look at the last moves, how they've been abrupt and sharp at the top. Look at all of them. Look at this nice, big, steady plateau building from which to launch. Man, this is a solid, solid platform, people. Don't be fooled, okay? We got a run fixing to happen here. That's what I think. Let's see if there's any news down here yet. Here's what to know beyond why SoFi Technologies is a trending stock. Zax, oh yeah. Paying close attention to SoFi Technologies just makes it worthwhile to examine what the stock has in store. Oh yeah, folks. You just watch, you be patient. You're going to see SoFi will be green by the end of the day. I'm calling that for sure. And that's because of this great breaking news about Galileo and its new partnership with Experian. Okay. Anytime we see any great news on this stock, they come after our stock. And they got great news today, folks. Great news today. And this is a very nice plateau building, as I said, on the NASDAQ. I want to thank you all for being here. How many institutions would own Morgan Stanley or BAC in comparison? That's a good thing to see. We'll show you that right now. Let's go here. Morgan Stanley. There we go. So we can find out how many institutions hold institutions. Well, I know one thing, I can do it this way. They're not quite as accurate, but I can do it this way. Let's go to Morgan Stanley here. But this will give you an idea of the comparison. Morgan Stanley. There we go. And then come over here to statistics, and this will show you. And down here, you're going to look at percentage. Here we go. We're going to find it. Doop, 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 doop. Institutions. No dividends and splits. Shares held by institutions. Here we go. So you can see it just shows 63%. I wonder why it doesn't show the number. Hold on a minute. We'll get this information for you. Let's go to holders. Bam. There we go. Look at the value of this right here. 29,836,000,000 Mitsubishi. Golly. See here, number of institutions holding shares, 2,216. Okay, Morgan Stanley. And I'm telling you, we're going to see the same thing on this one here, holders. Maybe more. 3,339. You see? So there you go. That answers that question for you. Many, many more. And a lot of them are pensions, and they're going to start coming in on this stock too. The hedge funds and pensions will all be piling in on SoFi when they break into profitability. Because as I said yesterday, folks, they have bylaws in those organizations won't let them get involved in stocks or buy into them, some of them, especially pensions, until they show profitability. So that's the biggest difference between this earnings call and all earnings calls from the inception of this company. This earning call coming up is going to be profitable. And everybody knows that. And that's why you're seeing this nice run. I've now made 17 cents off my lower buy, and 17 cents times 30,000 shares is how much? 0.17 times 30,000. It's more than that now. It's about 30,200. 30,200 equals. I'm at $5,000 this morning off of where I was an hour ago buying at $7.14 because I told you they were going to come at this right out of the gate, everybody. I told you. Let's go for 734 now. Let's just show them 734. I'm not afraid to sell to buy it there. I don't mind. Well, I got 10 at 732 that way. Oh, folks, don't worry. We're going to be green. Look at the volume already. 10,600,000 in less than an hour. That's 2 million more than yesterday. We're on track to break 45 million today in total volume. And folks, the problem for the shorts is now, look at this. We're about to go green. And folks, I just spilled 10 at 734. Wow. 20 cents higher. Let's try it again at 735. Reuse order 735. Review order and place it. I'm having fun. Are you having fun? Let's see if we can get it again. Well, we got 734 again. That's 10 more, and we're about to go green, folks. I want to let you know that this is going to be a great day and many, many days. Look at this. This will be now the fourth day in a row we've had a green day, folks. And that doesn't happen very often with this stock, except when they beat it down so far that everybody realizes this is the bottom. And I think at 640 something last Tuesday, everybody sort of realized that. I happen to be on vacation. Terry Grant, I've been on a feeding frenzy this morning. Yes, absolutely. So have I. And not compared to you, I'm sure. But man, did I come in when it hit 714. I started buying 100 shares at a time there, Terry. Yes. Oh man, welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes, I forgot to hit that to you, Colin. I'm sorry, but Terry, yes, load it up, and everybody watching me buying them. Yes, indeed, and I told everybody what was going to happen right out of the gate. Yes, Terry, I saw that it was going to be a massive attack right out of the gate on huge volume. I jumped on here because I wanted to be buying for and showing people where to get in. I called the 713 number they were trying to hit. They got it to 712 for a flash of a second, probably on a one share sell. And after that, the thing turned and went north and now about to go green. Nothing can make me happier than to watch them throw away now hundreds and hundreds, and we're talking, we'll see it. We're going to see 140,000, 147,000. We're going to see 347,000, maybe even 450,000 share chunks coming at it here to try to stop it from going green. And nothing can make me happier than to see that happening. I'm telling you right now. All right, let's get over here and look at this chart, the interactive. Look at the triple crossover form. Look at the blue 45 scaling now over the 50-day moving average. Folks, we now have a double upside crossover, and this is where we're going to be at. 735 is a number we break, and then this thing is off to the races. It will be the beginning of a triple upside crossover of the 200-day moving average, people. Look at that manipulative effort. Look at all of the shares that they use with, and now look at the dinky little red coming in here every how often. Let's track this, folks. Look at the minuscule amounts. There's one at 10:08, and then they had another one at 10:15, so 7 minutes later, and then another one at 10:19, 4 minutes. Then the next one at 10:26, folks. They waited 6 minutes, 7 minutes. Okay, they don't have it anymore. They don't have the strength to hold it back. Look at that wimpy sale, 72,000 shares. Look at this one here, only 151. Boy, howdy. Oh, my goodness. And look at this massive one here this morning early. 511,000 shares they tried at 10 o'clock. And that was their biggest powder keg. They threw a whole bunch away there, didn't they? And it didn't do a dang thing. Look at this resiliency. Look at this green. Look at everybody coming in on this Galileo news. This is a big deal for us to have partnered Galileo with Experian. Look into it. Find out more. Latin America's fintech growth. Look into it more. Galileo Financial Technologies. You can see it right here. Go to LinkedIn. Read what they've done. It's very cool. They've launched an innovative new program. It's huge. It's going to be bringing in as many as 14 million consumers. Folks, this is great. All right. So look more into this, and you'll see why they're trying so hard right now to smash this run back into green. But it isn't going to happen. The volume is just too heavy. Look at this: 11, 246, 227. Watch what they just attacked with right there. They will be attacking. They will try to stop this crossover. They're going to be very diligent to try to stop it. And look what time it is. The algorithm time, 10:30 exactly. It's 10:30. Just so you're aware of that, it is 10:30. And look at these minuscule attacks compared to all these buys coming in. Look at this amount: 72.58, 74.28, bouncing right off of this moving 10-day moving average. Look at the stair stepping. There's a stair step. There's a stair step. There's a stair step. Oh my gosh, people. Look out, shorts. That's all I got for you. You better look out. You'd be better looking out. Look at all these big green candlesticks compared to the wimpy little red ones they're trying to throw in here. Folks, they're running out of steam. These shorters are running out of ammunition. Their belt is going empty, and they don't have any in reserves. They don't have any in reserves. We're almost at 13 million shares already, people. Look at that. 11,321 is absolutely fantastic. I want to tell you this is also something going on. Toast. Toast is going with SoFi. Toast has got a deal with SoFi as well. I'm not sure, but yes, for the month of July, anyone who takes out a SoFi mortgage to purchase a home will receive a month's worth of avocado toast delivered. Golly, what a what? Oh, my goodness gracious. Sign up for a Toast loyalty account is typically prompted during the checkout process for Toast, and SoFi Invest launches SoFi. They're involved with Toast. There's a deal with Toast. Look into it. You'll find it here. Toast is taking over, and SoFi is helping. There's someone else. This gentleman right here, the one that's on the left here in this video, that one, the one's on the right in this video that I'm showing you now. He put up a video. He put up a video last night that I watched, and you need to watch it because he's talking about Toast and he's talking about SoFi and their connection. So this is another thing you need to look at, folks, because there's a lot going on with SoFi today, and the reason that they can't stop it from going up is because there's just too many irons in the fire, too diversified, too profitable. And folks, we're going to be profitable on this next quarter, and I'm going to go in again. I feel very confident that we're going to see 733. So I'm going to try and do another one here at 732. Anything that the price is, I'm going higher. 733 right now. Let's see if we can get it at 733. Let's see if we can get it at 733. 731 again. Thank you very much. That's the first time I got that. I got 729 and it jumped to 732. Let's try 733 again. Review order and place it. Come on, you wimps. Give me that price, 733. I know how weak you're becoming. 731 again. They're trying to deflate my my morale, but I'm not losing it. I have my morale and it's very strong, folks. It's very strong indeed. Very strong indeed. As you can see, I'm a believer in this stock. And having bought it at 714 and now see it at 731. Are you kidding me? Review order and place it. Let's see if we can catch it. Let's see if we can catch it again at 731. 730. Well, the resiliency. Well, that's the first time I got that. Thank you very much. Folks, I'm telling you, there's no way they're going to hold this back. Look at it at 732 now. I just made $600. I made $600 in a minute. Went from, let's go again, reuse. Let's do 733 now. Review order and place it. Come on up. The water's fine, right? This is fun. I'm having fun, folks. Bounty SoFi is very close to breaking out. That's why I'm buying the heck out of it here. There we go. Got it at 732 for the last time. I'm just going to call it now. Last time, 732. All right, let's try and put in another order. 733, folks. Oh, I feel the pressure is building on him. I feel the pressure is building on him, Bondi. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And Terry did too this morning. He bought a bunch. Terry bought a bunch as well. I know he did. He bought more than me. I guarantee you that. He doesn't go in like Catfish does. He goes in big time. All right, Terry. I don't even know. Terry, are you still with me? And if you are, you want to hint at about how many shares you have? I don't know. I think it was somewhere around 50,000 shares or something. I don't remember. 20,000 at least, something around that number. But hell, it might have even been 100,000 for all I know. Let's go on in here, and we're happy to see you. Happy to see you, Bundy. And I think you're completely right. Cheers. Bing. All right, there we go. All right, and we got to go backspace here because I did something a little bit weird. Oop, there. Now we're going to do that, and boom, we're going to put cheers and a beer. Ah, look who just came into the fray. I heard a splash in the tank. It was a big splash. And I looked up, and who did I see coming into the tank? Mr. Mopar. For live. Oh, yeah. Joins. Joins the fun. Oh, goodness gracious. Bam, bam, bam. Hey, I want you to know, Mr. Mopar, that had you been here about an hour ago, could have been buying SoFi for $7.14 with the big cat. I was able to pick up a bunch of shares. Look at all these shares. I'm gonna go here and show you guys something. This is fun. This is a fun day. Can you see where I started right here at 29,770? Look at these. I was buying this morning early. This morning I had now 30,000. I was buying it. I bought the biggest chunk, $7.14, 100 shares. I felt it. I wanted that 713. I put it in at 714. Bam, got it. So that's my biggest. And then all these buys in between where we are and now, look where we are. Freaking awesome. And I bought a whole bunch more as it started rising. And I'm going to stay behind it until it's green today. All right. And now we're going to do a total of how many shares I've got since I had 30,040. So we're going to do 3040. There we go. And then we're going to add 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 90, 200 more. We're 30,600 now. Yeah, I know. I'm overcommitted. 30,600. And now we got to scratch all these off so we don't. Boop. There we go. Boop, boop, boop. They're all taken care of. 30,600, making $306 every penny it goes up. So no wonder I'm incentivized to be buying here, right? Right? Keep putting in orders a penny higher than the current price. I'm not going to stop people. Now, as I said, they only have 13 million average that they're shorting per day and borrowing to short with, and this is going to kill them because we've already reached almost 12 million shares 1 hour into trading, folks. We're just over an hour, and we've already gone through all their ammo almost. Now, don't get me wrong. After it turned and it started headed back up. You know that right here, this isn't them. This is them here from here to here. This is them from here to here. This is them from here to here. And that's where the major part of the volume, this is them again from here to here. Big time volume coming in, trying to run it down. Look at that right there. You can see it. So I'm here to clearly say that at least half or more has been used already of what they got in their belt. All right. And so we'll see another effort at it here. It's 10:30. As we always see, there's going to be a algorithm switch over. The computers start trading at 10:30, and everybody knows it every single day. I usually tell everybody, don't even buy a stock in the morning until after 10:30. All right, see what they're going to do at 10:30 because that's just a known fact. I mean, it is what it is. So they're going to give me another buying opportunity, but you think it's going to be at 714? No freaking way. Okay. This next bottom is going to be 13 cents higher than that, which it is right here. And so I'm going to buy some more now. Here we go. Reading this order, we're going to drop this price down and we're going to do 729. 10 shares, review order, and place it. And I want my password. Okay, get back over here, make sure I am where I should be. Yep. And enter. Let's see what we get now. 10 at 725. Are you guys kidding me? Thank you. Woo! So good of you. Thank you so much. Oh, and it's already up freaking 3 cents from there, which to me is almost $1,000. Buy it at seven. That is so cool. Let's try it again. Put it in at 729 again. Place it. Come on, baby. 726 this time, people. 726. Well, I'm sorry that didn't hold up for you long. It isn't going to hold up for them, folks. This is, like I said, look at this bottom here. Right there, 714. Then the next bottom right here. And look, we're going to pay attention to these amounts. That's 8 cents. 722. And then the next bottom here at what? 725. All right. So we see a bounce from here, 8 cents. And then from the 8 cents at 722, we see 725. All right. So that's just a 3 cent. And so here we go, right on back up now again. Here we go, folks. And you can keep filling with me if you want. Here we go. Review order and place it. I'm still putting my order in at 729 just to put it up there and let people see me put it there. 726 this time again. 10 at 726. Thank you so much. And folks, I want you to know that the reason I'm buying here is because I am certain that everybody knows about this Galileo deal, which is a very large deal, and this toast deal. Look it up. You'll see what I mean. They're very good deals. Now, I'm going to put this page back down here so I can see what everybody's saying. Mopar, don't even need to look at the chart anymore to know the stock. That's right. Actually kept bought all the way down to 714. Mopar, I bought at 714. Yes. Whoa, yeah. Well, I showed you, and I figured you would, because you're no dummy. Nobody in this group of cats here is dumb. We all know what the game is that they're trying to play. And I had already told you there's going to be some days they're going to try to keep us from going green. And today you can see the effort, how hard they came at it when it got there and was almost green. Look at that. They just fought, and they're still fighting. And now they're used up almost all of their 13 million shares already. Goodness gracious, what are they going to do when this hits 17 million, then 20 million, then 30 million this afternoon, then 40 million coming into the close, 45 million in the last hour? That's right. That's what you're going to see. Maybe slow, but not dumb. That's right. There you go, my friend. Absolutely. And folks, there's no way in the world they're going to achieve even this low now. Again, you see it at 723 that they had 722, and now they can't even break it below 725. So there it is, 724 again, and it is just after 1030 to 1042. So this is a time we should expect another buying opportunity. Let's just sit, be patient, and wait, and then we'll pick up some more here. There it is. And if it goes below 722, guess what? Others will be with us, folks. They're trying to get us down 13 cents here. I'm going to buy again. I'm going to buy it again right here. I don't care. 723. I'm going to go for 724. Review order and place it. 10 at 723. I want to thank you. Thank you very much for once again hitting the second low that you hit before here almost. 722 we've seen. And look at it bounce already. Here we go. Let's go again. We'll go for 725 now. 725. Putting it in now. Filled at 725. Oh, sorry, shorts. Yeah, I know. That's 11 cents higher than the last low. Or, yeah, now 12, 13 cents higher. What do you know? And look at it going right on up. Let's go again. 725 again. Come on. Read this order. Let's try 726 this time just to make them really mad. Wait till it gets to 725, and then I'll hit 726, everybody. Oh, yeah. Slow par for life. Awesome. I like it. Here we go. Now 726. I'm putting it in. Come on, give it to me. Filled at 726, people. I know it's horrible for you shorters to see that, but I am filling at 726. 10 more. Oh my gosh. Well, folks, the reason why is because we're going green today. We're going to go green. Look at this volume, 12,420,000. Look over here on the interactive chart. Let's see what's going on. How hard they came at it right here from doggone 1030, right? Look at this. 10:30, bam, what do you know? Algorithm all changes over. The computer starts trading, says this is when everybody always dumps it. So let's just go with the flow. And look at this right now. Look at them coming in already here. There's all those reds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 minutes in a row. They came at it. Then somebody says, that looks pretty attractive at 726. They came at it with one dinky little dive again. Look at the measly amount there. Only 48,000 shares. And because that's all they got left, folks. That's my opinion. And now look at these green candlesticks coming in on the heels of that. They're all gonna, and now we're gonna see probably the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We might see 11 out of 13 green ones again now after that run. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yesterday, that was the biggest run we saw on red candlesticks was 6. That was the biggest we saw yesterday on red candlesticks in a row was 6. And there we see a duplication of that right now to try and take us down and keep us from going green. And folks, I don't buy it. I'm buying this stock right here, 12,486,828. There was 11,000 shares just purchased right there, 12,495 now. Oh yeah, folks, we're not seeing dinkies here working with this here. They're trying to use up a lot of the remaining volume they got, which is very little at this stage of the game. Very little. And look what they're trying to hold it down. Again, this is getting to be a regular occurrence, isn't it? Every time you see the same thing out of these guys. So predictable. I got news for you. They're losing money again today. Yes. Let's go again and see if we can get this at 723. All right. Review order and place it. That's right. Phil, 10 at 722. Again, thank you very much. 13 cents down, folks. Pay attention to what they're doing here. Let's go for 722 again. Review order and place it. Filled at 720. Oh, nice. Well, you guys, you shorters really are doing a good job today with such little left. Man, really scared everybody. No, no, you're not. No, I'm afraid you're not. 12,686,000. Folks down 1.98% after 3 days of green in a row. And you think that's going to scare anyone out of this stock, you shorters? You got big problems if you do. If you think that, if you think that, you got big troubles ahead of you. And I hope you're shorting right here. I'd love to see you shorting here. Here we go. Gonna go again. Reuse order. Review, and I'm putting it in at 721 now. Yeah, I don't care. I see the price. I'm putting it in at 721. 718. Whoa, yes. Boy, you guys are good. 10 to 718 again. Oh man, look at this. Look here. We're almost at 13 million, everybody. Does it surprise you? The last load they've got here. Last of the load. Flush the commode. There they go. 720, a 2 cent jump up. Uh-oh. Sorry about your luck. Here we go. Put it in 721. 721 right now. Filled at 719. 10 more. Oh, I'm not going to give up. I have a dream, and I'm going to make it reality. My reality, folks. I can make my own reality, I do believe, and I believe I'm in control of my own destiny, believe it or not. And folks, that's why I'm going to put orders in and keep buying it here, even at this number, 6 cents above the low, 7 cents above the low. Now we're going for 722. Yep, reuse. Here we go. 722. Man, there we go. All right, let's get in here. And look at this. Nice, nice, nice. We're almost at 13 million right now. We'll be there within 3 minutes. 3 minutes or less. Review order and place it. I'd love to get 719 again for the last time in my livelihood. There it is. Nice. 719, 10 more. Folks, this is going to be it. This is the end of their pot. They are now at 13,953 almost. 12,953, 12,958, 12,961, 12,962. Retail buyers, 7,000 shares right there, folks. There's no fear. 12,974, 12,974, 975. We're approaching 13 million very quickly, folks. 976, 977, 12,977 and holding. Look at all the retail buyers. 12,988, 12,991. Folks, that was 20,000 shares just purchased there. 12,993. And here we jump over 13 and now, right now, 12,998 and 12,999. 13 million shares. Goodbye. All right, time to come in. Let's put some pressure on them now. 721 is my order. Review order and place it. Fill at 721. Sorry about your luck, Shorty. That's 2 cents more than I just filled out. Beautiful. 722 is coming next. Review order and place it. 722 is what I want. And I got 721 again. Man, beautiful. Well, I got 718, 719, 720, 721. What do you know? Let's add to the fun here. Come on, let's keep it going. Review order and place it. 722, I've raised it to. Let's see if we can get it again. 720 that time. Thank you. That's 20 there. And look at the volume now. 13,130,074. Scary. The shorts have to be going shiver me timbers. Okay? Shiver me timbers. We've already used 13 million. And again, not all this when it was proceeding upwards was them. That's not them involved there. They're only trying on these downward moves, but you can see the massive amount of volume. And look how little they use compared to the last two attacks just now. See how weak this is here? You can't even see the candlesticks on the bottom. Let's get over here. I'll show you what I mean by this, folks. I'll show you what I mean. Look at all the green candlesticks coming now. 1, 2, 3, 4. And who called it? They're coming in already, folks, right here. They're buying right along with me and Catfish and others here. Terry as well, slow par. Oh yeah, folks. 1052, and we have already surpassed 13 million shares. Less than an hour and a half. Folks, that's more volume than we had yesterday. Don't you understand? What I'm trying to get across to you is that this massive volume that's increasing every day is going to kill these guys. It's their kiss of death. Folks, if we can just keep this volume coming in like this, and this news about the Galileo deal brings people to the table, all right? They look into this, they see it, and they go, oh my. Go over here and watch this. Here it is. Sofi announces large and has 3.8 thousand views one day ago. This is the video that I watched yesterday. Come on over, get yourself an eyeful of this video right here, and you'll see more detail about what all is involved here. Here it is. It's jumping over to it right now. And the title of the video is right here. Let's get this commercial over. Hold on. It doesn't surprise me to see them come right out of the gate this morning. I knew they would. Here it is. Sofi announces large new partnership. And that is the future investing right here with 14.8 thousand subscribers. Yep. And it says here, not sure, but does Shift 4 work with Sofi, Galileo, or Technisys already? or potential to. And so anyway, this is where we come for the value attainment, and Mr. Hurricane for the pep talk. Right on. There you go. Profitability and more fintech valuation coming. Yep. There you go. And there it is right there. You can see. Beautiful stuff. So, hey, go over and watch the video here. Sofi announces large new partnership. You'll see what it's all about right there, folks. It's good news. Very good news for us. Very, very good news. All right, we expect to see 788 perhaps. Thanks for your comment. There we go. Hey, folks, look where we are here. And, folks, it's just going to ascend. There's nothing left for these people. There's nothing left in their coffers. They're just trying to, in desperation here, and they start to chip into their own pockets even now when they get past the borrowed shares. They have to use their own money. I love it. I'm absolutely in happiness galore here. I want you to pay attention to the Dow. Look what's going on with the Dow here. Look at that. It's just continually going up and up and up. Very strong. Very, very strong. Look at the NASDAQ on the other hand. Look at them trying to attack it down. Who's behind this? Who's so scared? And I guarantee you they are. Stock market news today. U.S. stocks split as Fed's favorite inflation gauge cools. All right, inflation gauge is cooling. 2024 election is not a reason to be worried. So there you go. And who's coming after this? Who's trying to shake out the tree? And they don't even have it down hardly a 0.5% today. After a great gain over the last month, look at this stock market right here. And what you're seeing today here is no more than outright, utter, total manipulation. Remember that number there, 14,162.62. Remember how low they had it. And then you'll see where it is here by the end of the day. All just an effort to shake out the tree. Now 14,163, 13,164, 14,164. Now 14,165 something. Here it is, 167, a $3 jump. They're already headed back in, folks. 14,168.08. And as NASDAQ does, so will SoFi. 14,168.79. 14,169 or 170. What will we see? There it is, 170.69, folks. This is the end of the downtroddenness. 172 now. And watch SoFi turn around and run with it. Watch it. There it goes already. Just like the NASDAQ. Reasons in this order. Now we're going to go in at 724, 725. Review order and place it. Oh man, look at that. They've run out of their 13 million and off the price goes. Here we go. Filled at 723 for the last time. 723. 10 shares. Oh, this is beautiful, people. This is beautiful. I'm very happy to see this. Let's go for 725 again. Place it. See if we can entice them to come on up to the carrot I'm dangling up here. Oh, yeah, folks. Keep trying it, you shorty. 723 one last time. 10 at 723. And now we're going to have to get another piece of paper. Oh, not yet. We will soon, though. Look at all these buys, people. Look at all these buys today and yesterday. Oh my gosh, just coming in like crazy, buying. Look at this prices: 704, 702, 703, 701, 699, 698. Just piled in on those numbers there when they were doing this to us. My gosh. Well, this is obviously a lot of fun I'm having. And now let's jump over here. Hold on. We got to change this number to the new number. 28.9. No, we were way beyond that. 27, 28, 180, and now 36. Let's add up where we're at now. 30,600. And here we go. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 110, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 160. So we're at 30,760 now. 30,760, and look at the price rising. It's fantastic, folks. 30,760 and climbing. And we're going to keep climbing. It's not going to stop, folks. You'll find this out because we're at 13,686 now. There's no way for them to stop this thing. I want to thank you all for being here with me. I'm telling you all about this news, about this partnership. And it was just announced yesterday, a partnership. SoFi is partnering with Experian. Look into it. You'll see the deal is huge. Okay, this is a big, big conglomerate. Experian, you know about them, right? Everybody has to know about Experian. Well, they're partnering with them. So there you go, folks. And look at this now, 14,187.66. It's already jumping up. Look how much it was down. It's already improved $22. 14,189.23. Look at it go, folks. 14,190 as it continues to climb, and SoFi will too. Look at that. What a coincidence. What a coincidence. Reuse order. I'm going at 726 now. Here we go. Review order. Let's put it in there and entice some place. Let's see if they want to jump up to 726 and take this. Take my money. Filled at 725. 725. 10 more. 725. I want to thank you very much for being here with me, folks, watching me buy this stock at the lows. Every time they try to take it down, off she goes to the moon. And now, folks, we're at 14 million shares almost. Let's go look at this interactive chart and see how many we got green coming in versus reds. Oh my gosh. It's amazing when they got to that 13 million. Look at the turnaround. It's obvious and very, very clear. Folks, it's very clear. In my opinion. Look at all this green now. Since 1048. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 9 out of 11 green. And then look at the big dump of 174,000 to try to tame the lion. All right. But the price now, folks, is going to keep rising because guess what? This is going to go over 14.2 right now. Right now, right here, you're going to see it jump over 14.2 is my opinion. I could be wrong, but I think this NASDAQ's going to follow the Dow. I think everything's been manipulated. Look at the Russell today. We're in the Russell 1000, and look at the Russell. Look at that, folks. So be aware of that as well. The Russell 2000 is not our group. We're in the Russell 1000. We're in the upper elite of this status, and we're seeing a rise. Look at that. It's beautiful. And look at this, 726 now. We'll give it to me for 727, please. I want 727. Reuse order. Thank you for being here, folks. We're going green. Review order and place it. Let's see if we can get it at 727 now. I would love to fill there. 725 again. 10 more. Thank you. Uh-oh. Let me go. Let me take a time out here, folks. I hear something going on with my wife. Hold on. All right, she's just having some trouble with the folks, and I'm having to try to help her out a little bit. And I'm trying to get to talk to some supervisors. She's dealing with some people on the phone. But anyway, I heard there was a little fracas. I wanted to see if I could get in there and take a few swings myself. But anyway, hey folks, I just want you to be aware of the fact that this Nasdaq here, they're being very hard on this, trying to knock it back 188 and now 189, 14 188 88. What do you know? And now 14 188. See that again, folks? This is all the game. We see it so often. 14 185 34. And folks, all this is right here, right now, is a big shakeout effort. And you can see them trying it across the board. They tried it with us, they've tried it with the whole market. No one's really buying that. And look at the volume now, 14.5. Let's get in on this chart because I want to see what's happening. Who's incentivized to buy here? Who's incentivized to come in like me with the price down 12 cents? 12 cents. Look at all that green, folks, and look at how they're coming sporadically on. Yep. Yep. Chargers and stuff. Okay, got it. Going down here. There you go. By the way, just for kicks, let's go take a look at what's going on with institutional ownership. Shall we? Let's go back here and see what's going on with institutional ownership. Still 713 total, 656 long. So another one came in on this and went long, folks. And I'm just showing you that so you're aware you're not alone when you're buying this SoFi stock at these low prices. They try to hammer it down each time. Institutions are buying right along with you. All right. And they're taking up long positions. And that's good. So just be aware of that. And don't be fooled by games like this, like that right there. Don't be fooled by anything like that for any amount of time that they try to hold it there. All right. And then I've told you about this. I've told you about this 3 days in a row now. They've tried to hold this stock 13 cents. Okay. And it's not going to happen again today. It won't happen like it has in the last 2 days. There's just no way with this much volume coming in that that is going to take place, in my opinion. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. All right. And I want you to be aware, folks, that this is going to be it for their rundown, in my opinion. This thing is going to start turning green real fast because everything else looks good. Crude oil down again today and just went red. So I'm happy to see that. That's good for the market and our economy all the way around. Crude oil dropping. And I'm just watching this NASDAQ because, folks, I want to see this thing at least hold over 14,150. I don't want to see it down 100 points. And so we're going to be keeping an eye on this, and we're going to see a resilient climb off of this. We're only a 0.5% down, and I think that's going to turn and go north because to me, it all looks like just pure computers trading right here. Computers and algorithms working the deal. And so, folks, you're going to see me continuing to accumulate shares on this if they try to drive it down again. I'll keep buying it. I will not let up. And you can see right here, no one else is letting up either. Look at the size of these shares. 14,659, 14,660, 14,660, 694. There's 100 shares. 14,666,616. 14,666,7, 14,697, 30,000 shares just then, folks. Look at that. 14,698, and I call out these numbers because it's important. 14,707, 14,707,993, 14,707, 710, 712, 722. There's 10,000 shares bought there. 14,725. 14,726. I'm watching this because I want to see the big numbers come in here. I'm looking for these big numbers, and I think they're going to come right now. I think they're going to start now. Look at the time now. We're at 11:10. 11:10. And folks, we've already seen much lower than this price. 712. They're 8 cents away from there as we speak. We've already seen this price too. 720. Look how it bounced off that before. This will be the second time it bounces off of that, if it does, in fact. And I think it will. And I think others are watching it too. They know what a double bottom looks like. 14,766. 14,766, 681. 14,769. That's a 3,000 share dump. 14,760, 771. There we go. Good, good, good. Keep coming in. New little retail buyers are buying, buying, buying here. Look at them coming in. You can see that 100 shares, 10 shares, 20 shares. Price is rising. Look at these little buys and the price going up. Folks, when you only see 50 or 100 shares or 10 shares, you see the price go up a penny, you know they're getting weak then. 14,786. 14,786, 576. See that? It went up a penny on a dinky buy. 14,812. Now it's rising. 14,817, 819, 836. You're talking a 25,000 share buy right there. 14,839. 14,839, 241. 839, 640, 840. Now we're going over 841. Oh, folks, just watch it run. 14,841, 438, and it's going up on 1,000 share buy. Love it. 14,842, 370, 350, 370, 414. These are little buys. 9 shares, folks. Look at the size of the buys. 14,854, 130. 14,854, 630, 500 there, 720, 14,857. I'm watching these because I want to see the big fish come in on this. 14,857 now. 14,858 and 720 is the price. Holding up real well here. 14,861. Look at this. And holding it at 720, 721, 14,912. There was a 50,000 share buy and the price has gone to 722. Here we go, people. 14,912. 14,913. And we're up another penny. Sweet. 14,913. And watch these small buys pushing this on up, folks. That'll be great for us. 14,916. And we're at 722, 13 cents down. 14,916, 863. 14,917. There's a 300 share buy. Little share buys, 100, 150. 14,918. 14,918, 771. There's 200. There's a 2 share buy at 721. And up she goes. 14,929, 357. 14,929, 957. 600 shares. And up she goes, folks. 14,930. Watch the size of the buys and what changes the price. 14,930, 142. You're talking 2 shares, 4 shares there. 14,930, 146. 14,930, 582. 14,950, 20,000 shares just bought at 722. 14,951, 199. 14,951, 239, 359, 807. You're talking 500, 300. Oh, another penny up. 14,954. And on low volume, folks, this is very good. This is good. This is good. Folks, I'm telling you, this is good. I'm coming in here. Coming in now. Oh, yeah. I'm going to go for 724 now. No, I'm going to have to put my password in here probably. 724. Review order and place it. Folks, watch what we get here. 10 at 722. Oh, I guarantee you, folks, we're going to see that 724 here in a second. Here we go. We're going to hit them again with it. Place it. 10 at 722 again. They're not going to hold this back. 14,970.07. 14,971. 14,974. 3,000 share dump. 14,977. 3,000 shares. 14,986. A 9,000 share buy at 722. 14,990. Folks, watch this. 14,990, 888. Look at that. 3 share buy at 722. 14,995. 14,995, 791. We're going to jump over 15 million right now. 14,996, 997, 14,998, 15,016,000. You just saw an 18,000 share buy at 721. There's 2,000 more. 15,116, 15,117, 15,17, I mean. All right, 15,017, 404. 15,017, 480. See that? The 73 share buy that went up a penny. When you see that, you got to love it, folks. 15,024, 226. 720 is the price. And why they got this number set at 720, I have no idea. But look, it's just held up every single time and bounced right off of it. So it's going to do it again. 15,027. 15,027, 473. I want to get on this chart here. Look at this. Look at what they're using and how they're doing it and what they've tried and how much volume. I love it. I love seeing this kind of volume at 11 o'clock, 11:15. We're definitely going to be over 30 million again, and that'll be their demise. Here we come on in. Look at all these battle back and forth here. You can see what they're using. You can see what they're trying to use. And the stock market 14,183.58. I want to see this turn, and it is going to, I believe. I think it's all manipulation. 15,180, 14,182.18. 14,181.88. See a bounce off that. There it goes. 82.06. Nice. 14,82.98 now. 14,182.98. 14,184.09. I love it. Here we go, people. 14,182.42. 14,184 again right now. If we see that, it'll be great. 14,182.69. 14,184 is coming again. I do believe. Oh yeah, climbing here slowly. 14,182.78. 14,182.20. Another tempt, and that's not a short number. That's not good for them. 14,182.90. I like it. 14,183 coming right here, and it might be even over 184 within 5 seconds. And that'll be a good beginning to a nice long afternoon run. Oh, yeah, 14,183.86, 14,182.59. Look at them still trying so hard. Oh, my goodness. But watch SoFi, folks. The Dow is now up 309. And who's got the S&P going green here now? Oh, my goodness. Watch out. The S&P about to go green as well, and that can always generally be a good leading indicator. When the S&P turns green, others will follow. It is a good leading indicator. Look at it, down only 1.16 now, down only 0.03. Now how much are they down, or if they're down at all? I think it's going to turn to go green just like everything else today. I could be wrong, but I don't believe so. 14,181.04. Mopar, 10X News, November 30th, a special meeting will be held to approve or disapprove reverse stock split. Oh boy. Okay. And that's why we see this. Oh, crap, man. Mopar, we're back to where I bought the dang thing. Stock split. Then again, it could be good news. The next thing you know, the daggum thing's at 48 cents this afternoon. So let's just see what happens. I'm going to sit on it and hold it. All right. Only got 900 shares of it, I think. But that's not good, man. You can vote for it online or by phone. Thank you for letting me know. Appreciate it. Oh, man. 45, 49, 45, 47. I'm watching this S&P too, watching SoFi, watching them all. Look at them trying to run everything into the ground here. Don't know why. I mean, it's just a weak ass effort. There's no reason for the charts to be going down. The news is good. Financial news is down, is good. 14,175.55. 14,175.72. 14,176.01. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Bring it, shorts. Bring it on. Well, as I've said to you before, folks, anytime that you see a nice solid run like this 6-month chart, look at this thing here. Look at that. You're going to see a breather every once in a while, but you're sure not seeing this kind of action. Look at that massive drop right there. Look at that massive drop right there. You're not seeing that right now. No, sir. This is just a breather. That's all it is. A little mini micro shakeout. That's all it is. A micro shakeout. That's all it is. I'm going to call it that as I sees it. I calls it as I sees it. Yep. And being that I've already bought at 714, there's no reason for me to be buying here right now on Sofi. I'm just going to sit and watch it. Then if they get it down there again, I'll buy another 100 shares. I have no fear whatsoever. 14,169.04 now in the NASDAQ. And they tried for 14,166, I'm guessing. Didn't work out. 14,170 now. Look at the range, 157.20. I guess they just got that. And it's already back to 170.54. Let's look at the 1 day and see if that's what just happened. Yeah. Goodness gracious. Look at that 1030 algo kick in. Bam. Look at that. Look at right there. 1030 algorithm. Whoa. One bottom, two bottoms, three bottoms now at 14,172.09, folks. Let's just watch what happens here. See if they try to carry it below 170 again, but I've already seen that low, 157. Oh, yeah. See if we can hang on to this. I like the Dow, what it's doing right here. I sure do. Looks very strong. And the NASDAQ manipulation is going to end very quickly here. 14,176. This game is going to be ending very quickly here. That's my call. Could be wrong, but I don't think so. Don't think so. 14,175.63. 14,175.28. Coming into the lunchtime low, you know what I talk about. Sometimes they want to, 14,176.13. Woo. 176.98. There it is, folks. Did we call out the bottom? 14,176.51. That looks promising for a 176, 177 breakout. I like what I see here already. And by the way, look how much the volume has been, how heavy here and how heavy and how they slack up the volume and they still make it fall. They can just once they get that momentum going downhill, they can use less and less volume to keep trying to shake people out with, make people be afraid. 172.88. Watch it bounce off that. There we go. 173.20. Beautiful. 172.88, folks. 171.26. Look at them still trying to bring the scare. 172.05. I'm happy to see it, folks. A nice been back to 172.88. That's a second tap on that number. Let's see if it spirals past it now. 172.88. There we go. 173.12. And right on up now. 175.13. Woo! I love it. I like what I'm seeing, folks. I do. 174.46. 174.46. 176.16. Look at the turnaround begin. Rolling down 82 points. 176.19. 177. There we go. 177.48. Here we go, folks. Watch it turn. 177.39. Are you kidding me? That's not going to work. 177.27, folks. Ron is buy the dip. That's right. Buy the dip. Anytime they try to take this thing down, buy it. And I have. I bought it at 714 this morning. And by the way, look at the S&P. It has just gone green. I called it. Oh, they got it down 0.01%. It is about to go green, folks. The S&P is about to go green, and we will follow suit. Sofi will follow. You'll see, folks. The S&P is a key economic leader for other markets indexes. Look at this thing going now. Here we go. Time to come on back in. The water's fine. Here we go. We're going to put in an order at 723 now. 723. Reuse order. Here we go. Oh, yeah. There's no way they're going to retain this thing. No, sir. 721. Let's go for 722. Review order and place it. Come on, baby. Fill for me. Oh, shoot. I got 720. All right. That's okay. 720. 10 more. Sorry about that. I'm going to put my order in again at 722. I don't care. Reuse order. 722. Review order and place it. Let's see if we can get it now. 720 again. Thank you. I'm very grateful to you. I'm very, very grateful to you. Thank you very much for selling that to me at 720 as we're going to watch the NASDAQ continue to go up. Look at that. 14,167.29. Let's see if they can get 14,166, and then that'll be the definite turnaround. Let's see if they can get it. 14,166 is what they're shooting for here. 14,166.38. Look at that. Yay for them. Congratulations. Unfortunately, that happens to be about 9 cents higher than the low was earlier today. So there it is, 14,166. There's the big number for them. 14,164, still 7 cents higher than the low has been today. 14,164.57. And there's no fear here, people. This is absolute manipulation. Look at the Dow still rising up. All right. Do not be afraid. Do not be in fear. It is 11:28, and it is going to be another lunchtime low effort. Okay, by the shorties now. We're at 15,653, 721. All right, let's move it on up here. Move it on up. 722. Try to buy some more. 15,695, 318. Look at this number right here. 15,695, 318. 695, 940. I love it. Look at that odd number too. That's not a lot. 721. Beautiful. Let's try for 722 again. Reuse and place it. See if we can get it there. Get it there. 10 to 720 one more time. All right. Thank you, shorts. By the way, I got news for you. That happens to be a whole almost 9 cents higher than the low of the day. 721 is what I want to buy it at, not 720. So let's go for 721 again. Let's try this again. Reuse order and place it. Let's try and get it. 10 to 719. Woo! Thank you. Man, you guys are cool. I got an order at 721 and you're going to let me have it for 719. I feel like you're gifting it to me here. 11:30. Look at this. Folks, 11:30 on the button, and look what the price is. Let's get some more. Let's buy some more here. Why not? Reuse order. Go to market here now. Review order and place it. Filled at 716, 10 shares. All right, and I'm going to go for 714 for another 100. Let's see if we can get it. Reuse order. We're going to go to 100 at 714 here. Review order and place it. Well, that one hasn't filled. Let's try 715. Review order 7:15. I go back on place. We got 50 at 7:50 at 7:15. So we got 100 at 7:14 and 50 at 7:15. 50 at 7:15. Well, that's done. That effort just ended real fast. Reduce order. Let's just go market share now. Market. Review order and place it. That's all over but the crying. All you shorties, I'm buying. 718, 10 shares. Here we go. Gonna buy some more. Reduce order. It's going for 719 limit now. Place it. Fill at 719. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. And folks, there's other people that are coming in here with me. Trust me on this. All right, look at this. 14, 165, 66. 14, 165, 64. Folks, we're still 8 cents higher. Look at that. 14, 166, 13. Oh, guess what we'll see now? 14, 167. Adios, sixes. 14, 166.98 for the last time, folks. Wave goodbye to the 166 numbers. Okay? Say farewell because they're going to end right now, is my opinion. And the reason I say that is because I'm looking at the Dow still ascending. I look at the Russell now. It bounced off its bottom right here. This is it right here. It's going to climb now. 1,814.26, 1,814.23. I think it's going to climb. I think everything's going to climb. I think the S&P is about to climb. I think everything is going to improve. And I think that we're going to see it begin now. At 14, 163.13. Oh yeah, folks, it's 11:33 in the afternoon. 11:33 as they try to bring it. And look at the Dow up 311, and someone trying to stop this run on the Nasdaq today. Someone's got it in their sights, and they're trying to shake you out here before lunchtime today. Don't be afraid of this, folks. This is all 100% market manipulation. And if you don't believe what I'm saying, look at the Russell. Cheryl reminds me that I'm not a financial advisor. I only look at the charts, I look at the volume, and I look at the manipulative efforts. And that's what I'm seeing here, and that's what I'm seeing now. Look at that big time to take it back down there. And then it says, nah, and then they try again, and it hits this number, and then it says, nah, and it goes back up. They're trying so hard. They're trying so hard, but it isn't going to work for them, folks. It's not working for them. Look at the Dow. Just look at this thing continually up, up, up. They're trying to pull it back now as well. For the last since 11:13, they've tried it since 11:13. People, don't fall for it. Don't fall for any of this shenanigans, okay? Because this is all 100% manipulation. Look at the Nasdaq down now, 102.12. They got it down 102.29. And who's behind that with the Dow rising up 311.60? Now, where's it at? Look at the Dow just going up and up and up. Who's behind this effort to scare anyone out of SoFi? Yep, and like Ren says here, buy the dip. That's right, Ren. Make sure you hit that like button for me. Thank, thank you very much for being here, and make sure, thanks, and you're right, Lynn. There you go. Welcome, my friend. Welcome, Ren. And you're completely right. Everybody's right on this. Look at the Dow. They're going to continue to try here. Don't know who's got their sights set on this right here from 11:30, 11:13. But this is definitely a manipulative effort. Look at the Russell. And look at the time. Look at the time right here. 11:04 on this, on the Russell. And then look here what time it was here. 11:20. 11:22 they decided, or 11:24. Someone decided Let's try and bash this back down. And it's because it's running away from them. The Dow is too. 35, 7, 37, 33 right now. And let's see what happens now. If it continues to climb or if they continue to attack it. 35, 7, 37, 33. We're going to refresh the page. 35, 7, 37, 14. Uh-huh. All right. And folks, this is where we need to be watching this very close because I think they've reached the max level. I'm only seeing I don't even see a similarity in this number right here. There is no similarity for any kind of a shelf or plateau there. So all it is 813, folks. 1813. Be aware of it. Watch what they're going to try here. 1813. And they're at 181251 now. Don't be surprised to see it rise right on up and see SoFi follow suit because this is going to be the lunchtime low. Just like yesterday, they came lunchtime low before. They came at it before. They're trying to break it up. They're trying to shake it up. They're trying to scare everybody, but nobody's scared. 16,414 already, and we're buying at 717 now. Beautiful. Let me get some more here. Review order, and I'm putting it at 719. Place it. Let's see what we can get. And I'm only buying 10. 718, folks. 10 more at 718. That makes 20 there. Let's go again. Review order and place it. I'm trying for 719. Filled at 717. Good, good. Hey, you know what? I don't even have that one yet. 717, 10 shares. Thank you. Thank you, Shorts. I appreciate it very much. I love this. Look how hard they're trying to fight to get this back under $7, folks, and it's impossible for them to get to. They shorted at 640. They shorted at 555. They shorted at $4 and four something. They've been shorting, and they're in a massive bear trap now. And all they got now, look at that, 16,524,000. I can't wait to see what Hurricane Lopez shows me this afternoon or this evening on how many shares they borrowed today that they tried to short with to run it down. I'd love to see that because I'm guessing it's about the average it's been, and that's 13. Let's go over and look at the SoFi institutions. I don't want any signing that up. No, thank you. Let's go look at institutions now. 713, still beautiful. And look at this 35, 730, 32. The Dow up 299.90 points. Look at that. And look at it rise right on up after this, folks. This little takedown effort. I think we're going to see continued gains. And this is the Russell still, and it's turning off of them trying to run it down. You look at them trying to hold 1813 was the number that you're going to see here in about 10 seconds, folks. 181313, I'm going to even call for 181313. I'm going to call for it right now in about 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, or 81301. 81281. It's getting closer. Here it comes. 81286 climbing still. 181287 up higher even a penny higher. 181289. Look at this Russell now. 181291. 181290. It's going to be 181301. 1813 or 13. Here it is, rising on up. 181293, 181299, and voila, 181313. Watch it hit right here, folks. Ron, options tomorrow will get this under 7. Let's hope not, but looking good. No, don't think there it is. 181313. Watch it right now. Catfish calls the number 181313. Bingo. Oh, and it jumped right over that. So goodbye to the Russell. Game over. All over for you, folks. Now look at the Dow. It will follow suit, most likely, because the Russell has. Let's look at the S&P 500. I want to get over here and see what's happening with it too, because I like to monitor them all. And it indeed, look at that. 54413. 54413, people. And then up it goes from that. Watch it go up. It's done. This is already hit the bottom there, right there. That was the big shakeout. And the S&P 54413. All right. Watch it now. 54478. Oh my gosh. What's going to happen now? What's going to happen now? 54499. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. 454499. 454513 right now, calling it. 454513. 454513. Let's refresh the page on the S&P. 454507. Here we go. Oh yeah. Bottom is reached on the S&P 500 at 4544. And folks, you can see what's happening here. Watch this. 4545 4451. And look at them out here. Look at this right here. See that? That's the only reason you're seeing that number right now. And they mathematically figure this out so they can get this to happen, folks. Trust me. They do. They have their ways, they have their means, they have their reasons. 454456. 454456 to hold it right there. Look at that. How do you like that? Bingo, schmingo. I pointed out to you folks that you're aware of the tactics and the reasons behind a lot of the manipulation that goes on and the numbers that they try to achieve and hold and sustain and the reason that they do it all. It's all a lot of numerology, people, and they do it day in and day out and day in and day out. There's a similarity there, the 13 there down, and then you come over to Sofi, and you see right now as it's bouncing off of that again. Say sayonara. There's no way 712 is achieved again. Look at the volume now, 17 million shares. I'm buying more right here. Here we go. Reuse order. I'm putting it in at 718 because I'm going to get it. And password, come on. Enter. Sevens. Oh man, 717. Thank you for another fill order at 717. Beautiful. Let's try it again. Oh man, I'll buy all they give me, man. Filled at 716. Thank you. 10 more there. Folks, this is going to be it. You're seeing the Sayonara bail attempt right here at 17 million shares traded already. Folks, we're going to go over 30 million today again, I do believe. So just hang in there and watch the run, watch the money start coming in here. You can see the Dow 454456. Let's see what they're doing now with it. 454316. I hear my beautiful coming in. I don't know what's not happening. What? Let me take a look at what you're so upset about. I'm not upset. I'm just like, this is not supposed to be here. This is not supposed to be here. I need places for snacks and stuff. Okay, very good. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Don't worry. We'll put them right in here. They're not going to be, they're not going to. Thank you very much. I appreciate it in my office. Thank you for putting your food pantry in my office instead of down in the basement where it should go. There you go. Very good. There you go. There you go. All of your stuff going in. Yay. All of your crackers will be right here. Woo-hoo. Pardon me? Not done handing me stuff. Woo-hoo. Got more coming in. Yay, yay, yay. There's no yelling needed. This is also easy access for you for snacks while you're doing your thing. Oh, thank you. So she's keeping me fortified here and nice, nutritional little peanut snacks. There's method to her madness. And, you know, she's not so mad after all. She married me, everybody. She's a genius. She's a virtual genius. Married me. Lucky little girl. All right, what are we doing now? Are they still trying to scare everybody in the marketplace? And on what news? Let's go see what the finance home is telling the reason everything's descending. Let's see why. What's the worry? Fed's preferred inflation gauge hits lowest level since 2021. Dow pops as Fed's favored inflation gauge cools. Well, my goodness. Pending home sales dropped to 20-year lows. What a lie. God. That is just a total fake headline right there, man. I got my stepson. He's involved in the home sales. He's not really married to stepson, but you know what I mean. And folks, he is selling houses like crazy right now. He's doing 2, 3 a week, man. Look at this headline: pending home sales drop to 20-year lows. Why? It's because there's no homes left. People are just buying them all up. There's all the pending homes, they've been bought. Folks, what a hogwash that is, if you ask me. I've seen all kinds of bullshit, and that's some of it right there. If you wanna get Catfish's opinion on it, because that's what I see. Total BS. It is interesting how the Dow is popping like crazy, but the Nasdaq somehow gets manipulated down. Well, that's what it is. Manipulation, everyone. They're like, oh my God, we got caught off guard. We got to get out of these positions. Let's run the prices down. Let's scare everyone out. Let's make the market fall 113.13, and then we'll take advantage of everyone that we made fearfully sell. Okay, so let's just do that. We got to have a strategy. Let's get to a dominant number that puts us down 113.13. Look at it now, 112.13. Folks, I tell you, I hate to say it, but sometimes they do make it absolutely obvious. Okay, they make it obvious what they're trying to do. 113.13. Watch this number, folks. Don't be surprised to see 113.13 down right now coming your way. Be ready for it, folks. Oh my God, down 110.51 now. Look at this massive attack at 11:45. They started to come even harder at it at 11 sharp. They did this yesterday too. This is the exact same time they did this yesterday, folks. Exact same time. And look at the Russell though. It says, no. I think we're going to turn and we're going to go north now. Yep, Russell says, done with that game. Nice try, everybody, but we're headed north. 1008-1203, 1008-1207, 1008-1213. Here it comes. 1008-1206, 1008-1204. Folks, I'm telling you, this thing is all going to turn north. Don't be afraid. Be confident. Be confident in your assurances. Know what you're doing. Look at this 714. Are you kidding me, folks? Again, you're going to try that game with us? And just before lunch, I'll buy it. Oh, yeah, I think I'm going to buy it. Reuse order. When we're going to go market, review, we're going to do 10 here. 715. Thank you. 10 more, 715. Well, that's my buy right there. You can see it on the screen, folks. I'm going at 716 now. Let's do 716. Reuse order. Review order and place it. 715 again. Thank you. Thank you so much. So grateful to you. Let's do it again. Reuse order, review order, and place it. And I'd love to get the low of the day. 714. Love you. 10 to 714 again. That gives me 214 there. 210. Review order and place it. I have no fear of this. That's why I'm buying, folks. 714 again. 10 more. You guys are godly. Thank you. I say it's a miracle that I'm getting at this price. Review order and place it. Working for God Himself, you people. Thank you. 10 more at 714. I love you people. Thank you so hard for trying so hard. I know how desperate you are, and I hate to be the one to take advantage of people who are in desperation, but I am going to do it. All right, folks, here we go. Let's see what we get now. 714 again. Woo! Come on, guys. Can't you get 713 or 712? Why can't you get it any lower? Review order and place it. Buy 10 at a time here, folks. 10 at a time. 715 now. Oh, I guess the sale is over. I guess the sale just ended at 714. Here we go. Reuse order. And now we're going to put limits in at 716. I know it. I know how much you hate that, Shorty, but I'm doing it. I'm doing it. 7.16. Review order and place it. That's the way I play. I buy market when it's at the low, and then I start putting in my limit orders higher. 715 again. Here we go, folks. Let's go again. Place it. I have no fear, folks. None at all. 714 again. Thank you. Appreciate it. Review order and place it. Folks, I could be putting 1,000 share order in here right now, but I don't want to do that. No, 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 no. All right. There we go. 715. 10 more. Folks, I'm not going to let up buying here. If anybody thinks that catfish is going to stop buying at what equals the low of the day, you'd be crazy, especially on a day when the Dow is now up 307. All right. And the NASDAQ has absolutely been manipulated. It is down now and it's at a 15688 number. 15666 will be the end of them if they can get that. 15666 is here what they're trying for. And good luck for them. 15651 now. Here comes this 15666 for you. Be ready for it. Uh-oh. It didn't even hit it. And now it's going up. 15717. There we go. 158 now. Watch how fast it'll jump. Maybe even 159. 15708. And that's a good number. That's a good shorty number. That's a good buy-in when it's dropping. 15666 again. Come on, give me a break here, you shorties. You guys need to throw in the towel, man. It's all over for you, man. It is all over. Look at that bottom right there. It was already achieved at 14146. 14155 now. We're 9 cents over the low and it's rising. So you can see it, you can all witness it, and you're going to see it increase even more. And the reason you're going to see it increase even more is because it was all manipulated. All manipulated. All manipulated. Okay? That's all. And I could be completely wrong. I'm not a financial advisor. I just look at the charts. I look at the action. I look at the numbers. I look at the obvious manipulative efforts. And I say, oh my God, what a manipulation tactic today. And accumulating, man. They're accumulating and they're stealing away shares from gullible, scared investors. Newbies. That's all they're getting is shares from newbies right here. Nobody like me selling here. I love you, beautiful. I hope you have a super duper peeper skipper day. I'm coming in for a kissy kiss. Oops. What are you doing hiding back there? Look at those beautiful lips. Woo. And everything else. Okay. There you go, everybody. Oh, yeah. Well, I want to thank you all for being here with me while we observe the obvious, in my opinion. Nothing more than the obvious. And you can absolutely see what's happening here now. Watch the NASDAQ start to mysteriously rise. And it won't be down 102 anymore. It won't be down 103. It'll just mysteriously start to climb and climb and climb until it's green, just like the Dow is right now. Green as can be. And the NASDAQ, after its manipulative efforts, will be green as well. The Russell will remain green today, no matter how hard they tried with it. One bottom, two bottoms, three bottoms, four, and off it goes to higher like before. Okay? You can see the same thing with the Dow. Now up 298.29. It's going to break back up over 3 and continue to climb the rest of the afternoon. This NASDAQ manipulation effort will certainly peter out just like everything else has. They've already hit the low at 146. It's rising now. You can see right there at 1146, 146.53. Congratulations to you shorters who actually got it to 145.79. And now we're 8 cents higher than that, folks. So don't be fooled. Don't be afraid. Do not worry. The Russell's not going anywhere. The NASDAQ's going to do nothing but go up from here. And as you can see, it is now at 14, 155, 153.09, and it's not going to drop down back down below 14, 4, 14, 145. I don't believe that's going to be in the cards, no matter what they try here right before lunch. Because I told you before, a lot of people sell right before lunch so they can run off and tell their buddies at lunchtime how much money they made. They're like, look how much money I made this morning. And then when they get back in the afternoon, they run it right on up. And that's why we're seeing this little dip right here now, 146, and there's 144.51. And you can see right here, 14, 145.79 was the previous low. They just achieved another record low for them today. Congratulations. And look how much it's down. 113, people. 113. And this is not going to be some market collapse, folks. This is not. This is absolute and pure, no doubt about it, manipulation. Manipulation. And look at the crude oil now down to 75.58, dropped into the red. Gold has dropped into the red. And the Dow just keeps on looking good, folks. Folks, I'm not afraid one bit here today. I will keep buying this no matter what happens. I'll keep buying SoFi. I'm going to do it right along with the institutions that are still buying in. Not one of them is sold today. Look at that. 713. They went up. So they're not selling. They're not afraid, and you shouldn't be either. Nobody should be afraid of this. It's just another great buying opportunity for SoFi. They get great news, and they get attacked. Happens every time. Great news, and they get attacked. 713. Thank you, shorts. Thank you. There we go. I'm going to get the low of the day right now. Let's do it. Let's get in the market. 713 or 712. Review order and place it. I want 712, and I got 712. 10 shares at 712. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, got the low of the day. Let's try for 711 now. Reuse order, review order, and place it. Oh, I got 713. Dadgummit. Oh, yeah. Oh, by the way, I've already bought 100 at 713. So I'm going to go again here. Reuse order, review order, and place it. Oh, no. They're not pulling me out. 713 again. 10 more. I'm not getting shook out. Reuse order, review order, and place it. 713 again. By the way, my orders are limits at 716. I'm putting in orders at 716. Reuse order, review order, and place it. 712 that time. Thank you. That's 20 there. I appreciate it. Let's go for some more. Reuse order, review order, and place it. I'm going to get the low of the day, I can guarantee you, especially when it's down 3.13%. 3.13. Filled at 712 again. Thank you. Thank you very, very much. 3.13%, people. Oh, who cannot resist? Who can resist that? Filled at 713 again. 10 more. That gives me 250 shares at that number. Let's do it again. Reuse, review, order, place it. I want 711. 712. 10 there. Get it again. Reuse, review, order, and place it. Nobody's going to scare me out of this stock. 711, 10 shares. Thank you. Thank you. Now let's step up and do 50. Let's do 50 there. Reuse order. Let's change this to 50 shares. Review order. 711. Place it. Filled at 712. Dadgummit. 712. 50. I was hoping to get 711. Let's go again. Reuse order. I'm going to do 50 shares here too. Review order and place it. 711. Got it. 50 there. Beautiful. Let's go again. Reuse order. Review order and place it. Well, I think they're going to hit this lunchtime low. Right now, it's 12 o'clock. 710. You guys are sweet. 50 more at 710. Oh, I love you, shorts. I'm so happy for you. to get rid of that at this price. Review order and place it. I'm doing 50 at a time now, people. Filled at 7-Eleven. 50 more. Oh, yeah. And this is why I hold back all my cash, people. Because when they try to take a dump on us like this, I pile in right along with Anthony Noto. Oh, by the way, did you hear this? DD Files, welcome. I want you all to know something. Kathy Wood just bought 277,000 more shares of SoFi. Did you hear that? Kathy Wood just bought more. Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. And welcome, Dee Dee. Welcome also to you, Ron. There you go. Thank you for both being here. Look, I want you to see something here. Look here. SoFi. SoFi stock. Kathy. Kathie Wood buys more. Bam. Look here. Kathy Wood's investment management mark invest sold a further $5 million worth of Coinbase stock on Wednesday while buying $2 million worth of shares in Robinhood and 1.5 million of SoFi. Folks, that's yesterday's news. Breaking news says here on the headline. That's just one of the stories about this company. The other one is beside Kathy Wood, and I spelled her name wrong. I'm sorry, with a C. It's not a K, it's a C. There it is. Kathy Wood buys more. All right, stop. How do you like that? Kathy Wood buys more, and she picked up 1.5 million on online bank SoFi, and that was yesterday, people. Just yesterday. Actually, it says 2 days ago. Buy SoFi and new Palantir. Uh, Folks, I just want you to know the SoFi CEO was buying a ton of the stock 2 weeks ago. Oh yeah, ARK Invest sells another 5 million of Coinbase. This is 7 hours ago, and they bought with that instead SoFi because they know where it's going, just like Catfish does, and why I'm buying here today at this down 3%. Heck yeah, I'm buying more. Damn straight I am. Reuse, review order, and place it. Yeah, doing 50 now at 712. Going to reduce my orders now, and I'm going to keep running it up, doing 10 shares at a time. I'm going to change now. We're going to get on 10 shares, and I'm putting it at 713. Limit shares, I'm not going to do market anymore. I'm doing 713. I'm going to put orders in over the price to make sure I get them because I think it's going to run. 713. We're going to do 10 instead of that, what we had, 50, and now we're going to keep buying it up. Filled at 713. Sorry, shorts. 10 there. Here we go. Let's do it again and put it in at 714 now. Let's just keep poking the stick at them. Review order and place it. Just doing 10 at a time now. 10 at 713 again. 10 more at 713. I'm not going to stop putting my orders in at 714 until they don't fill anymore. Place it. I'm telling you now, folks. I'm not going to do it. 10 at 713 again. Beautiful. Well, I'm going to keep piling in here because look at what's going on here overall. Let's look at the NASDAQ. It is now going to go green, back up off the 100 down. And here we go, just broke over 99 down now. And as I called it right at lunchtime, they're already starting the run. 14,159, 14,160, and SoFi will follow suit. SoFi's going to follow suit. All right. You're going to see the wrestle. All of them going to start turning north and going right on up here. Look at the Dow now up 308 when it was just 299. Now 315. Folks, it's surging. Look here. It's surging now. The NASDAQ surging now. Look at that. They look identical. 14,161, 94, 162.06. Folks, don't hesitate. In my opinion, this is time. Time to buy more SoFi right now. Time to buy more. Review order and place it. Put my order in at 714 on SoFi now because I see what's happening here. I can see this whole thing changing, the whole dynamic. There we go. Phil, I filled at 713 one more time. 10 shares. Folks, man, I am building. I'm sure by now I'm close to 30,500 shares. More than that. I'll be over 31,000 shares here by the end of the day. We'll keep buying at these prices. Review order and place it. Trying for 714. Filled at 714 now. Just doing 10 shares at a time, and I'm going to keep buying them all the way up. All the way up until we're green again today, folks. Look at the NASDAQ down now, only 99.91. Look at the Dow up 312. Look at the S&P starting to climb. Folks, it's all over. In my opinion, this manipulation has ended at 12 o'clock. They had their reasons to run it down till then, but look at everything recovering now. Look at this building the platform at 1809.39. It's going to go over 1810 right now. Right now, watch it. 1809.37, 1809.44 will be next. 1809.44. I'm calling it right here. 1809.44. Up. They're trying to still put a force to it. But folks, look at the S&P. Look at these other ones. They're starting to recover. The Dow, the NASDAQ, man, what an effort they've tried to suppress everybody, and while the Dow just keeps climbing. And the S&P is climbing again here too. 45, 45, 77. Look at that number. 45, 45, 77 on the S&P 500. And look here at the Dow, up 308. They're trying again to hold us down under 100, and it ain't going to happen, folks. In my opinion, there's just no way. Crude oil is still dropping. Gold is recovering and starting to climb again. Everything is starting to make its run, and we're going to have a great afternoon. That's my call. I'm sticking to it. The Dow now up 319.27. Forget about it, people. Now the Dow's up 320. The NASDAQ only down 99. And they're coming in, folks. The Russell has turned and it's plateauing and climbing. It's going to go over 1810. Everything is going the north right here. Look at that. 454577. Refresh the page. 454613 or higher. There it is. Higher even. Yeah, folks. Everything's starting to turn. I want to thank you for being here with me. I am not afraid. I am buying more. 14, 161.50 now. Look at it climb. Only down 96, and I called this, people. I totally called it. Totally called it. Absolutely. I love it when I call things right. And we can all benefit. Look at that. 45, 46, 66. Say goodbye to that. Say farewell and sayonara. 45, 45, 45, 4666, people. In your face. See what they do. Watch it go on up now. 45, 47, 45, 46, 43. Folks, this is not going to be the 6-6 stop point on the S&P. You're not going to see that. You're not going to see that. This is a volume move here. Everything is starting to increase. Look at the volume building right here as it's hit the bottom. Look at the size of those candlesticks down there. They're not falling for it either. I'm not falling for it. Nobody's falling for it. Now we're at 1809.22. Look at this manipulation. Oh my God. Now we're only down 97. Folks, what are they going to do to this? How are they going to stop Sofi from running when this thing starts to increase and go up? 14, 160, 54. 14, 160, 58. It's continuing to rise. 14, 160, 51. That's nothing. A 7-cent pullback will not work for them. 14, 160, 73. 14, 160, 29. None of that's going to stop this run, folks. No, sir. 14, 160, 18. 14, 160, 05. 14, 159. Folks, they already hit 14, 144. We're 15 cents off that. And look at this double. Look at this. Look at the bottom. Look at that bottom there. Look at that bottom there. And now they're going to try to achieve that again? I don't think so. Too many people are wise to this game. And look at the volume already. 2,168,000. That's very strong. And now let the ascent begin. 14, 160, 71, 14, 160, 58, 14, 160, 50 is a desperation effort, and there's nothing left, and they're popping their cork, folks. 14, 159.99. Are you serious? 14, 159.64. 14, 158.82. I'm watching this. 14, 158.98. 14, 158.23. 14, 157.81. And we're now almost 12:11. It will be 12:13 in 2 minutes, people. 12:13 in 2 minutes. Be prepared. Be prepared, okay? Be prepared. 180837. Oh yeah, that 808 number. Beautiful. 10808, 180827, 180802, trying to pull the Russell down into the red. 180797, and that's the end of that. It'll jump again. 180788. Interesting that these numbers are numbers I call out to you for sells, because these are the same manipulative numbers you see used right now. You see them used across the board on every stock. 180781, 180780, 1 penny. Man, are you done there? 180780, 180779. Goodness gracious. 78, 1 penny at a time. They're trying this desperation in. 1 penny at a time. 180778, and now at 2 pennies to the upside. Could that be the turnaround? The Russell up 3.99. Yes, it is. Now the Russell up 4. Watch it go. Up 3.97, and watch it go back over 4 here. It's coming. 180777. Look at that. 180777, folks. And then a penny less. 180772, 180773, 180774. No, 5. And there comes the 7 again. 180777. And let's see what they can do with that. Let's see what's going on with the S&P. Boy, howdy, I tell you, folks, this is a great lunchtime low battle at 12:13 now. It's 12:13. That's what time it is. The terrible 13 time, 12:13. See what they can make happen at that unlucky time. Uh-oh, it's going up. 14,159. 14,159.44, the NASDAQ. Uh-oh, 14,159.49. 14,159.15, a short attack. And there's the 13. You know that for sure is a short slam. 14,159.33. 14,159 even. Oh, look how hard they try. Look at the desperate moves here during lunchtime now, 12:14 p.m. 14,159.26. And folks, this is going to launch, I think, 158.44. Uh-oh, 160. Here they come, people. 14,160.69 now. No more downtrodden. We're going to see this thing turn at 12:14. It's over. 14,161.25. Here we go. 14,161.90. 14,163 will be next. It's going to jump past 162. 14,161.64. It is going to happen. Watch it happen. 14,161.65. 14,161.51. Watch the pop, folks. Watch this. You got a cup and handle building here. 14,161.27. 14,161.42. 14,161.90. Here we go, people. 14,161.40. 14,161 even. Folks, this is going to be a deep, dark, hard time for the shorts. Look how low the volume is now. Look how little it's become down here with these candlesticks. You can barely even see. And they're trying to hold it with that? No way, folks. 14,160.62. 14,161.03. 14. Look at the volume. Look how little it is, people. I'm going to click on this chart so you can see what I'm talking about. Once they get the momentum going downhill, then they can keep it that way with dinky little drops. But look here. Look at this. We got a crossover. We got a crossover, and we got a capitulation happening here. We got a convergence. Watch this blue 45-day cross the 50-day right now. And when that happens, we're going to see this thing really shoot up because this is what the big boys look at. They got this thing down 100 points today while the Dow is taking off. Let me see where we're at now. Yep, bring it on. 180688. 180684. Folks, we've already seen the low today down here at 1805 something. So just watch this resilience and watch it bounce. This is just lunchtime low effort. And by the way, let's get over here on Sofi. Let me get back on that, see where we are now. 7-Eleven. All right, good job for you guys. Congratulations, you hit 710. Well, I already bought there 50 shares. All right, so I got nothing to worry about there. And look at the volume here, 19,395,000. We're about to go over 20 million right now. 712 now. Thank you, and up we go. Folks, I'm going to keep you abreast of this NASDAQ here. I'm going to keep you abreast of this. I'm going to definitely keep you abreast of this because we are going to see this cup and handle launch. It's going to launch off of it, folks. 158.93, 158.93, 158.62. My feeling is a very nice 159.08. Very good. Look at the desperate dumps. And they're small, folks. They're small. The volume's getting less and less and less. Look at this. Look at the size of the volume that was here earlier. And look at it now. Look how high these big dumps were earlier. And look how low they are now. Look at all the size of these right here during this time of taking it down. How big they were. And look how small they are now. Folks, they're running out of steam, folks. I'm telling you. The reds are running out of steam. The candlesticks are getting shorter and shorter and shorter and shorter. Look how tall they were here before as they ran it down. Don't be fooled by it, folks. Do not be fooled. 3.33% down. Are you kidding me? No freaking way. Not going to stay there. Not going to stay there, folks. Then I'll sit here and wait. I've already bought it at 710. I've already got it at the low of the day. If they can get it to 709, I'll pile in some more. Don't see that happening here. Don't see it happening, unfortunately, because I'm going to watch this NASDAQ 14,149.02 now. 14,149.21. 14,150. You can say goodbye to the 14,150.46. 151 now. 14,153 and a $2 at a time. Let's see 14,155 here. Watch it. 14,154.35 on the NASDAQ. 14,152.87. Nothing but a dump effort. 153 and rising, folks. 14,153.45. 14,154.01. That's a half number. 14,154.68. Look at it improving now. Look at the time. 12:19. They're already coming in. 14,153.62. Forget about it. 14,153.33. 14,153.03. That is not a hack number. That's a buy. 14,152.05. 14,152.08. 151.87. Meanwhile, the Dow, look at this here. Look at the Dow. See what's happening with it. Look at him trying to take it down during lunch, too. It's the lunchtime low attack. And look at this number right here. See that? 35. Right here was a bottom. 35,671 was a bottom before, and it ran off of that number. So here we are again on a very quick attack down right here during lunchtime. And then we're going to see, I think, a nice bounce off of this number. We need to see it hold right here at this number that we saw this lower attack at. Right here, right here. Where was it? There it is. That's where we're at again. 35, 670, 63. and we were at 35,671.58. So let's see if we see this thing turn now off the 35,670. 13,658. Boy, look at them come at it. Who's got their mark on this stock market today? Who wants to make it go down? Who's incentivized to make it drop? That's what I want to know. And why can't they get this NASDAQ here to drop down below where it was earlier? Why can't they? It was at 140, 14, 134, and now we're 15 cents higher. SoFi, I'm going to go back over here, see if I can get this even cheaper today. Oh, dang it. Still higher than where I bought in before. Sorry, shorts. I know how hard you're trying, and I know how much you've lost in this last week. And if you guys don't know what's going on, look at the 5-day chart. These guys were shorting this thing at 682, folks, and they're buried here. They're buried. They're in the dirt. Their nose is getting ground into the turf. Okay, they've got that little sandpaper chin that you get when you used to play baseball, and sometimes slide, you hit it, bury your face into the clay. Folks, that's what's happening to these shorts right here, right now. They're getting slaughtered. It looks good for them today, but it's a slaughtering. It's still a slaughtering. It really is. And you can see here now 14, 148.45, now 14, 149.70, now 14, 149.44, now 14, 150 will fall, and up we go. 14, 149.19, 14, 148.90. It is such a great effort on their part. Meanwhile, look at the Dow up 224. Look at the S&P they're coming after during lunchtime. So let's write down what the lunchtime low is on SoFi today. Right now, I see the lunchtime low at 710. Okay? And what was the lunchtime low yesterday? Let's go look. Lunch low. There it is. On 11:25, the lunchtime low on 11. I put this down. Let's see, was $7.45 on 11:29. Let's go over here to 11:30, and now we're at 7:10. Lunch low on 11:30, 7:10. Good job, you guys. Good job. That was good for you. Congratulations. But unfortunately, folks, the lunchtime low was 7:09 on the 9th of this month. So I'm sorry about that. And it was at 7:08 on the 27th of this month. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you're not getting it as low during lunchtime now as 7:08, which we saw on 11:27. Sorry about that. I know it stinks, but it is true. Lunchtime low. Oops, that's the wrong one. We got this one. We got to get over here. Lunchtime low. Here we go. Let's go back here. There we go. The lunchtime low. Yes, here we go. 11:10, folks. On 11:10, the lunchtime low was $6.76. On 11:10. Oh my goodness gracious. November the 30th. Frickin', where are we? Man, we're not anywhere close to that number, folks. 676. They're absolutely getting slaughtered here. And look at the number we're down 3.13. 3.13. Oh, goodness gracious. Let's buy some more, folks. Here we go. Readers saying we're going to put a limit order in at 713. I'm going to buy 10 shares here. Let's see what we pick it up at. 10 shares at 711. Woo, nice. 10 shares at 711. That's 10 more. Man, I am building up a bunch of shares here, folks. Look at this. Hold on a second. 30,760. 30,760 plus. And now let's add them up. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 110, 20, 30, 40, 70, 80, 90, 210, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 90, 310, 20, 30. And then I started buying big 333, 80, 420, 430, 530, 580, 590, 610, 20, 30. 630 shares to add the 37, 630 plus 630 equals, I'm at 31,390 shares. And you know what, folks? I told you all yesterday that I'd be selling all these shares at $8.87. And I still believe it. I still believe it. I do. You can't go. I'm on the road today, Catfish, on my way to Pine Island for work. Ah, okay. I hear you. That sounds like a nice environment to have to go to work on an island. Enjoy the day on your little island. I hope you bought some suntan lotion with you. Oh my goodness gracious! My goodness gracious, everybody! Boy, oh boy! Look at this thing at 7:13 now. So, folks, I got news for you. This is not going to be where this ends up today. It's near Fort Myers. Ah, okay. Go over and say hi to my friend at Dog Ear Studios, Jamie Laritz. He's there in Fort Myers, and man, he's one of the best guitarists you'll ever meet in your life. Look him up on Google, Dog Ear Studios. Let's go see if we can find him here. Google Dog Ear Studios. Hold on a second. And look at that. Kathy Woods today buys 1.5 million of Sofi. Came in yesterday. So Kathy Wood came in again on Sofi. Smart lady. Think she's worried about it being down today a little bit? I don't think so. I think she knows where it's heading, and she probably bought even more today, knowing that. She bought a lot. All right, play me a tune. All right, yeah, I will. Let me just find out something here. What was I about to put in here on this Google? Uh, man, dadgummit, I got sidetracked. I said something about sunscreen. I said something about so if Kathy Wood's buying more. Kathy Wood has bought more. Um, yeah, dog ears. There it is. Dog ears. Thank you. Dog ears. I don't know if it's dog ear. I think it's just dog ear studio. Fort Myers. There we go. Thank you for reminding me there, UK Echo. Dog ear studio. Come on, baby. I tried to put him here on. I know you'll find him if you go to put that in on YouTube because I've been one uh, that's tried to help him get some more notoriety, and I'm surprised almost that I don't see him here. There it is, dogearstudio.com. This is the guy right here, dogearstudio.com. And this is it. I'm sure Fort Myers, you'll see Jamie Laritz right here and now. He's there in Fort Myers. And folks, he is one of the best musicians I've ever met in my lifetime. He can play every single instrument that there is, okay, pretty much. And he doesn't just play them, he is phenomenal on them, okay? And so you send him a song with your little acoustic version and your vocal, and man, he will make it into something that you never even thought you could imagine. He's just that good. And I would highly recommend him. I don't know why I'm not finding anything happening here when I put in Dog Ear Studios, but let's go up here to YouTube and put in Dog Dog Ears Studio. Let me see if we can find it there. Let's try and take the dog ear off their studio. There we go. Try that. Dog Ear Studio. Welcome to Dog Ear. Have a sniff around. Intro for Dog Ear Studio. Let's go see if this is the one. I don't believe this is his, actually. The Battle of Hastings, the Punchbag, the Walk. No, this does not look familiar. Doggone it, man. I know he's got to be here. Get her done. This is him right here. This is going to be my friend Jamie Laritz. You're going to see right here, folks. You won't be able to hear him, but man, is he phenomenal on the guitar. That's him. That's him, and that's his studio, and he's playing out a riff for somebody right there. Let me turn this up and see if you can hear this, folks. Let me see if you can hear his volume. Turn my volume up. Come on, baby. Oh my gosh, my headphones have been on the whole time, high volume. You're not going to hear this. Did you hear that? Let me know if you can hear this. Woo! That guy can lay it down. I'm telling you. Let me turn this volume back down. So I hope you were able to hear right there what he can do. I don't know whether you could hear that or not. I had it on, and I hope you could. Let's see a Sofi Rise playing this tune. There you go. All right. I'm glad you could hear that. And that's my buddy, Jamie Loritz. And folks, he is phenomenal on the guitar. All right. I'm telling you right now, dogearstudio.com. I don't know why it's not loading up here. I'm going to have to tell him he's got an issue. I'm not being able to pull it up. And it could be because I'm using my VPN and maybe he doesn't allow for that. But folks, I'm telling you, this guy is phenomenal. And folks, I'm not kidding. He is as professional as they come. And I wish I could have got the volume on that even up higher. Maybe I can do it by plugging in. Let's try this. Let's try this. Let's see if we can do it this way. Well, yeah, there's more than one way to skin a cat, folks. Just give me a second here. I'm going to let you guys hear this guy